hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. Mm-hmm. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. Mm-hmm. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
You can get how you get lost in the sauce?
Man, a bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling the sauce, dropping sauce every street, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I dig it. Man.
Overdose of sauce.
That's what it is.
No meat, just sauce.
When you're born, can you be born with sauce, or do you acquire
no,
sauce?
No, you can't born with sauce.
You get sauce. You get sauce from.
How you gonna be born with seasoning? Mm-hmm. You gotta get seasoned. I wasn't born without this sauce.
Hell yeah.
I had to acquire this sauce.
We're gonna get this place hot and clammy. Just like the McBoyles like it. The whole family's here.
How many? What is that a jar of? What is that a jar of, dude? What is that? Whoa, Jesus!
Timon.
We cannot have the McPoyle brothers in here creeping everybody out, bro. They bang each other.
Yeah.
Margaret, what are you doing here? Is that like a sexual thing? All right, let's do this.
She's still expecting a call.
That's not gonna happen, so just move past it, all right?
You will call her!
How many can there possibly be? Oh, good to see her again. Good. Like she doesn't know what I'm saying, right? Okay.
What is that, a fight?
Where's your brother, dude?
We just stepped out of the shower. He'll be down in a minute.
All right, listen, you guys can't go. Did you just say we?
Hello, Charlie.
Hello, Ryan.
You think I'm bluffing?
You think I'm bluffing?
I think you're bluffing.
Then bluff this! Ryan, stab somebody!
McPoyle bloodline's been pure and clean for 1,000 years. This marriage is an abomination.
Now, when you say pure and clean, you mean what exactly?
It means we haven't bred outside the bloodline.
For 1,000 years?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
My client is odd. You might even refer to his family as very creepy.
Now, there was another member of the McPoyle family clan at the wedding the night of the incident. A one Mr. Royal McPoyle, a bird. Look into the gallery and you will see Royal's victims. It took Margaret's vocal cords in 1999, leaving her mute. Keith McPoyle lost his eyes and his ears to it in 76. Fly, my pet! Fly!
Later, bitches.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be sick.
Go, do it. Oh, feel it. Let it out.
Let's just get out of here.
Don't flush.
Talking like a gremlin, hypersonic lady. Out of Iran. Walls are coming down, beat it to Candace Owens. Too much Iran. Miriam Francoise makes me feel like a BBI. No Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg. Mongolian, Chinese Greta Wall, Thunberg.
Well, you're just talking like a Mongoloid.
I don't give a fuck. I am a Mongoloid. In my heart, I'm a Mongoloid. That is what I am. We are a horde. That is what we are. Yes, we are that. We are 100% that.
That's not something to be proud of.
It is something to be proud of, because the Mongols are the ones who created civilization. And you created nothing but barbarism. You're the fucking barbarians. You destroyed the treasures of mankind. The Mongols only united it. What the fuck do you know about civilization? What the fuck do you know about pride? What the fuck do you have to be proud of? Except looting, genociding, and destroying the cultures and peoples and wealth of this world. What the fuck do you know, Cans cuck?
Well, you're the one here chimping out, so...
I am chipping out, bitch, because I'm a fucking human being. And you're a little soy boy cuck, little bitch. You don't know who the fuck I am.
No, I see you. I think you're a Mongoloid. That's what you...
I am a Mongoloid, you're right. It is what I am, and I'm proud of being that.
Well, it's an anthropological term. It doesn't actually mean Mongol.
Oh, so what's your fucking point? You ugly, disgusting, fucking ugly, disgusting, fucking barbarian, smelly piece of shit. You want to talk racism? I can be way more racist than you, Angloid. What fucking civilizations did Angloids ever fucking have? It needed the Romans to fuck all of you in your ass to give you any civilization. You never had any of your own. You want to be racist? I could be way more racist. You want to talk shit about Asians? What the fuck do you have on Asia, huh?
I have nothing on it.
You have nothing, because you're a Can's cuck, bitch.
I think Israel has unique issues. Here's the one piece of advice I'll give you. Okay, if you're joining the IDF, okay. Leave your fucking cell phone at home. And stop taking stupid fucking videos, okay. Cause everybody's fucking you with it, okay. And if you see a soldier, okay, going through a fucking drawer, and listen, if you wanna fucking wear a dress and you think it's funny, just don't fucking take a fucking video picture of it, okay. Jesus, okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. And if you see a soldier, okay, going through a fucking drawer, and listen, if you wanna fucking wear a dress and you think it's funny, just don't fucking take a fucking video picture of it, okay. Jesus, okay, yeah, okay. And if you wanna fucking wear a dress, okay, yeah, okay. If you wanna fucking wear a dress, okay, yeah, okay. If you wanna fucking wear a dress, okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, people. Back again with another one bong kakat news. What's good, people? What's good, Jess Pulido? I'm always making tea, right? And I also lied. Psych. I did not make green tea. I made brown tea. Because I'm brown. Hey. What's good, Philip? Unc Phil? What's good, Auguste Demirelli? What's good, Ethlim Kimtab? Ethlim Kimtab. Remember the qalqala. What's good, password? What's good, Miku, if you're nasty? What's good, Jerry Byrne? You have a good one. I guess you have to go somewhere. Yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong, Jess Pulido? What's going on? Now, the problem is, why is my laptop? Give me a minute. I need to check my task manager. My shit is, I don't know. Something is lagging my shit. I don't know what it is. I'm checking my, what do you call it? Task manager. I don't know, man. Right, okay. So I ain't got nothing planned for today. I ain't got no. Ah, fuck. Why is this shit lagging? What's good, Miku, if you're nasty? Now, maybe I'll talk about Destiny. I'm beefing Professor Dave. Why would you beef Professor Dave, people? Of all people, why would you beef with the professor? That's crazy. Like, Professor Dave's whole shtick is he debunks people with scientific facts. So why would you want to mess with that? I don't know. What else we got? Maybe I'll check out what happened between the Nazis and Iran. Maybe I'll talk about Odyssey because I watched that shit. Right? What's good, Chimarak? What's good politics? Talk to me, Ice. Ice can't do shit. Ice can't do shit to me. I ain't no Yankubian, people. I ain't no fucking Yankubian. Ice don't have no power here. Ice come here for holiday. Ice want to come to Malaysia. They want to go to the coffee shops. They want to feel luxury for the first time in their life. Fucking stormtroopers. Right? How the fuck you live in the richest country on earth and you find heaven here? In a third world country. Get the fuck out of here. No, August, the Nazis mess with Iran. Those Nazis, you know the IKEA Nazis, the yellow and blue Nazis, right? You know those Nazis. You know who they is. All right, okay. Let me. What's good, inshallah? I seems more like Thailand type. You know what? They can come Malaysia because they got for some reason we allow Yankee passports, right? So ICE can come Malaysia. They probably don't want to come Malaysia. You know why? You know why people don't want to come Malaysia? Because it's boring. You can't. There's barely any prostitution, right? It's just a bunch of gigantic mosques and families hanging out. There's like a small area with clubs and shit, but it's not. You know, this ain't the fucking early 2000s when Malaysia everybody was clubbing. Nah, Gen Z is the most conservative generation. You see, Gen Z don't want fuckeries. I don't know if you people know this. Gen Z just want to live normally. They want to go to cafes. They want to drink strawberry matcha. They want to eat bagels or whatever the fuck they eat. They want to eat scones. They want to eat sandwiches. They don't want to club, people. All my homies are like, yo, all my homies who open clubs, not making any money. I mean, not raking in money. Because Gen Z don't want to go clubbing. Gen Z don't want to do the toxic shit. They don't want to get drunk at 3 a.m. and fight. They don't want to do that shit no more. That was my generation. My fuck-ass generation. Gen Z just want to eat. They want to eat pizza. You know what? They want to eat nasi. Ah, fuck. How can I forget nasi? What do you call those? Sambal, how do I forget something I eat? They want to eat that shit. What do you call it? How the fuck that Indonesian shit? Nasi. How the fuck I forget? Like, yeah. How the fuck do I forget this? What's good, Jenna Tills? You want to eat nasi? Sambal, sambal, nasi, sambal. How do I forget this? Sambal. No, it's not nasi lemak. Sambal Indonesia. What do you call it? It's from Indonesia. Yo, how the fuck I forget this? I occasionally do eat it. But Gen Z apparently, it's not ayam penyet. It's not ayam penyet. It's not ayam penyet. Ayam penyet means, ayam penyet is back in the day. It was trending. Nasi. Yeah, I'm just gonna Google Gen Z suka makan. No, it's not nasi kerabu. Fuck. How do I? Nasi. How do I forget this shit, bro? Nasi, what do you call it? Nasi yang sambal kacang tu apa nama? Yo, how the fuck? I can't even Google it. Google won't let me. Nasi. Fuck. Yo, Google is trolling me. I know this shit. Like, everybody eats it every day. But Google won't let me. Warung. No. Ayam gepok, people. Ayam gepok. It's called ayam gepok. This is what Gen Z want to eat. I'll show you nasi ayam gepok, okay? Let me see. Let me show you. This is what Gen Z likes to eat nowadays.
Oh my God.
So it came from Indonesia. It's simple food. It's rice. It's sambal. Sambal means the chili paste. But they make this sambal along with nuts, these nuts. And then there's chicken. And the sambal is mad spicy. Right? Sometimes when I'm chilling with these motherfuckers, some of them are eating the spiciest. I've tasted the spiciest. I can handle spice, but I just don't bother. Why bother? Right? I can handle spice, but I don't see the point. It's torture. It's super spicy. It's like eating uncooked chili, bro. And then they have, I think they have some kobis. What's kobis? Cabbage. Some fried cabbage shit. Bro.
God.
Wait, Chimerax, are you Indonesian? That's crazy. You can't be Indonesian and a commie. You might just go missing one day. Oh, and also there's they also put soy sauce on it. That black soy sauce on it. The combination of soy and sambal, holy fuck. It's delicious. You get me? Oh, you're German. Sambal ole? I think that's different. Look, Indonesians got all kinds of sambal, people. It's not sambal ole. Sambal ole is just chili paste, right? This sambal has nuts. Yeah, I think sambal ole is just, Indonesian, they have like 100 types of sambal, people. Or you're German. Yeah, I guess you can be a commie, right? You can be one of those East German motherfuckers, right? Yeah, I don't know why my laptop is lagging. You see when I play this video, my laptop is lagging. I don't know why.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Yeah, you see, they put the soy sauce on the sambal.
So spicy.
What's good,
This chili is from hell. It's burning me.
So anyway, what were we talking about? Gen Z, right? Gen Z, they don't want the smoke. They don't want to do some fuckeries. Okay, Gen Z, they don't want to do fuckeries. They just want to eat. They want to eat ayam gepok. They want to drink green matcha, not even green tea. They want to drink matcha. That's it. No more clubbing, no more fighting, no more. This is why. What were we talking about? This is why ICE don't want to come here in Malaysia. Okay? They want to go Thailand. Thailand is where there's child prostitution. I'm not going to lie. Even Indonesia has child prostitution. I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to keep it $1.50. Even Indonesia has child prostitution. Because I remember being visiting Indonesia and There's this asshole who's like, yo, you can get any age in here. I'm like, what? You want a 13-year-old? I'm like, what? I'm not, nah. And that asshole was not with my crew, by the way. He's from a different crew, okay? So we don't do that shit. We didn't even drink over there. They have bintang, right? Politics, too much sauce hurts the food. I think. Yeah, I don't do spicy because I'm old and I can't. You get me? It's just not worth the get me. Anyway, hi, okay. I don't know what am I gonna talk about now. I didn't have nothing planned. Oh, let's do no guesser. Do no guesser. Cutter. OF, finally some good news. Among them, bases and gas plants got obliterated in Jordan and Egypt. Yeah, that is good news. That is good news. I'm going to play Ethno Guesser. This looks... Look, this is South American, okay? It looks kind of like Asian, but something's off, okay? It looks kind of like it could be me, like, but something's off, okay? So I'm going South America, okay? Yeah. Apparently it's South Polynesian. So it also exists in Oceania and South America. This is Asia, okay? This is Asia. Ah, fuck. My laptop is lagging. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know why, though. Give me a minute. Why is this happening? What the fuck is hogging my memory? What in the world is hogging my memory? It's probably Chrome. Holy shit. Ah, fuck. Anyway, this looks Asia, but it also looks Mexican, so I don't know, man. This is confusing. I'm gonna go South American, like North American. They go Mexico. Fuck, it's like, what is this, Central America? No, it's not Central, it's South. I'm off by about 6,000 kilo. This is Asia. Yeah, this is fucking Asia. Yo. This is, yeah. Genitals, my house is on that map. Bolivia. Yeah, you got it. At Klim Kim Tap. Now this one, right? This is obviously Asia. This got to be. This is fucking. This could be Malaysia. This could be Indonesia. Okay. This look like my ancestors. Ah, fuck. It's like, it is Southeast Asia, but it's not even. It's South China. Alright, okay. It is my ancestors, because you get me. My ancestors probably came from these countries, right? It could be China, it could be Africa, could be a mix, could be Thailand, could be Polynesia. Sweet. I've never done DNA shit. What the fuck is this? What is this, people? Yo, what is this? Yo, what the fuck is this? What is this? I can't tell. When you give me white people, I'm done out here. I don't know. Jess Pulido, what do you mean hundreds of years ago? Thousands. The fuck is this, Jess Pulido? Who the fuck is this? I don't know. White people, I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna do let's do somewhere here. Somewhere near Georgia. Yeah, we're not far off. It's northeastern Europe. Samara. It's like what? Western Soviet or some shit? It's like white mixed with, I don't know. This is hard. This is South America. This gotta be somewhere here. Somewhere. Fuck. Look at my laptop. It's fucking somewhere here, maybe. Fuck. The one time I put it in South America, it's North America. This is South America. What is this? South American, Latin American month? Wait, what? This is quite obviously South America. Somewhere here. Yeah. This could be India. This could be ocean. This could be Papua. Let's do Papua. Could be somewhere in Papua. Yeah, we got it. Micronesia. The fuck is this, people? What the fuck is this? Nah, white people, I don't know, fam. But this does not look, this is white, but it looks a bit off, okay? This is white, but not quite white. Something's off about the features. The features look a bit Asian. So we're going to go over here, somewhere here. Maybe somewhere here. Okay, it is. The fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck this is. Alpenid. It's somewhere in Greece. Yeah, I knew it. I knew there was something off about these people. It's the fucking Greek. Now this looks like this looks like the Lannisters. Nah, not the Lannisters. Also, there's something off about these white people too. This can't be the regular ass white people. Something's off about these people. I don't know what it is. It's got to be somewhere down here as well. So I'm going to go here again. Nah, there's nothing off about them. They're white. Yo, these are Nordics. You see how easy it is for me to get colonized because I can't identify white people. I simply can't identify white people, so it's easy for me to get colonized. These are Pakistanis, people. This looks Pakistani. Like North Indian or some shit. Yeah. Fuck. What happened? Yeah, something's off with my laptop. I don't know what. I could restart, but then, fuck. Why bother? Yeah, who gives a shit? Pakistan. Oh, it's even more northern. It's like, yeah, my score is fucked up. It's like 1,000. My score is fucked up. My race science is not, it's not the one. Race science is not the one. All right, okay, back to what we were talking about, right? Wait, the Odyssey was about Israel? What? All right, okay, let me talk about Odyssey, okay? Let me just do a short review of Odyssey. Have you guys seen Odyssey? You know that movie about the Yankees? The Yankees. You know this movie? This one. Have you guys seen it? Let me just review it for a bit, right? Number one is sucked ass. Okay, what the fuck is this? But before all that, I don't judge me. We're supposed to be boycotting the Odyssey because it did some fuckeries, I think, in North Africa. Right? I think they did some fuckeries. Supposed to be boycotting it, but you know, sometimes you want to live life like a normal person. You want to socialize. You want to go to the movies. I don't go. Look, I'm coping, but I don't go to the movies that much these days. Maybe 2 or 3 times a year. I do like going to the movies. I do like watching IMAX, the big ass screen. Right? I do like watching IMAX. It's an experience. So, but then there's not a lot of good movies to watch on IMAX. Most movies are shitty, especially movies made by Yankubians. Yankubians have no sense of art. The best Yankubian movies are probably stolen from Asians. When you think about, for example, Tarantino, his whole career is just straight up stealing from Asians. Even Nolan. But we'll talk about Nolan later and how he stole from Asians. But The Odyssey on IMAX. I'm like, okay, maybe I do this 2 or 3 times a year. You know, I gotta socialize. I gotta be normal. Right? Most of the time, I try to be normal. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want to be woke maxing. So I went to watch Odyssey at the theater, at the IMAX. This shit whack, people. How the fuck is this made on IMAX, shot on IMAX, and most of the shots is just people's faces? Most of the shots is just people's faces. You're basically looking at facial hair. And you're not even looking at pubic hair. At least if you're looking at pubic hair, it will be worth it. There's no pubic hair at all. It's just facial hair. Who gives a shit about the facial hair of white people? I don't give a shit. And also, I don't give a shit about the inner conflicts of white people. I do not give a shit. And you made a whole movie out of it. I don't give a shit about the feelings of white people. Who gives a shit about the feelings of Matt Damon? Oh no, I killed a lot of people. Oh no, I brought my men to suffering and destruction. Life is suffering. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit about your feelings, white people. They made a whole movie. It's like a Vietnam movie. Oh no, we did fuckeries. But they never make a video showing the fuckeries. They might show the fuckeries for a second. They might show them burning people's homes for 1 second, quite literally. Right? And then the rest of the movie is white boy feelings. Who gives a shit? They showed white boy feelings on IMAX. What the fuck is this nerd ass shit? I don't give a shit. You film. We filmed this movie on a big box. A big noisy box. It's film. It's vintage. It's film. It's so classy. Shut the fuck up. You're wasting resources over some dumb shit. Bro, the shots are fucking basic. It looks like a drone shot on YouTube. I've seen drone shots on YouTube 100 times more epic than this shit. Why? Why show this on IMAX? It's rubbish. It's fucking trash, people. The shots are basic. Basic as hell. Look at this shot, bro. Nothing epic about it. The fuck is this? And look at the costumes. It's fucking shit. It looks like it's made out of plastic. I have camera lenses 30er than these fucking shits. It looks like plastic. Look at the fucking costumes. It's shit. It looks like AI. Right? I'm pretty sure Elon Musk could make something better with AI. This shit is shit, people. White people are like, oh, we hate AI. We want to take it back to the day when people made shit. You didn't make shit, white people. You stole shit. You never made anything, white people. You stole everything. Don't pretend like, yeah, we hate AI. We don't understand AI. We want people to make things with AI. You never made shit. And then we get to Nolan. It's not like Nolan is a shit movie. He's had some bangers. Right? Look at this shit, people. It looks like plastic. Who the fuck takes this shit seriously? Maybe liberals, because, woke, they've got brown people. We've never seen brown people. They've got brown people in the movie. Conservatives are mad at this movie. So this movie's cool. Shut the fuck up. Nobody gives a shit. The reason they do the DEI shit, because it's free promo. When the conservatives cry about it, oh, why Zendaya? I don't understand Zendaya. It's free promo. It's fucking free promo. Not that deep. Anyway, let's talk about Nolan. It's not like he's shit. He's made some bangers. I thought the Inception was cool. I thought Dark Knight was cool. So what happened here? What happened here? This shit is basic as hell. It's like a YouTube movie. It's like a movie made for YouTube. It's basic as hell, people. I don't understand. He's made some bangers. I thought Inception was cool. If you watch, I watched Dark Knight at the movies. It was an experience. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Okay, this is a cool shot, so I don't... Yeah, what the fuck is this? Just a bunch of white men walking in cloudy... Look, there's supposed to be, this is supposed to be a Mediterranean movie. It looks like shit. Right? None of it looks like it's in the Mediterranean. It looks like they're in Poland or some shit, in Ukraine or some shit, or some Nazi shit. Makes no sense, people. It's so shit. It's not like this guy. And you know what, Nolan, the one time he made a good movie, which was probably Inception, it was stolen from Asia. He stole it from an anime. Get the fuck out of here. This is what I'm telling you. White people don't make shit. They take shit. The one time Nolan made some good shit, he stole it exactly from Asia. And this is the one time he tried to make something unique because he was supposed to make a Greek movie. I don't see no Greek motherfucker in this movie. Everybody's Yankubian in this movie. Even the brown people are Yankubians. Even the Asians in this shit is Yankubian. I don't see no Greek motherfucker in here. I don't see no Hassan Piquer looking motherfucker in here. No Stavros in here. Right? There's nothing Greek about this movie. So it's basically, it came directly from Nolan's brain. That's why it fucking sucks. Because he tried to make something unique. White people, when they try to make something, it sucks ass. When they make something instead of taking something, it's ass, people. The one time he made a good movie, it was taken from the Asians, from an anime, from Paprika or whatever the fuck. Right? I'm not a weeb. I'm not a weeb. He stole from Paprika. Exactly. That's how he incepted Inception. That's how Inception was conceived. Right? It's shit, people. Anyway. I crashed out. Chimerax. Fuck. Not yet. I'm not crazy about Christopher Nolan. He's all right. Yeah, he's a hit and miss. Every time he's a hit, he probably stole it from Asia. Like he stole it exactly. Every time he tried to make some unique shit, it's ass. I'll be real. Every time, yeah. This is why I don't understand why they hate AI. AI is literally a simulation of white people. AI, what does AI do? It's not even AI. It's ML. It's machine learning, right? What is machine learning? It's just white people. It's nothing unique. They just steal from something that already exists and pretends it's something new. That's machine learning. That's literally white people. And that's literally what Odyssey is. No, actually, none. That's not what Odyssey is. Odyssey is something worse than that. That's what Inception was, right? Motherfucker stole from an anime, like exactly, and yeah, pretended like it's something new. Kind of like, what's that shit? What, The Hunger Games? Another one. These motherfuckers have no unique thoughts. OF 1564, Morocco made a highway called Look, it is what it is, okay? OF, I love how white Westerners claim that the Bible, is a guide of world peace and basic human decency. This has nothing to do, except for the white part. Even white bread was good only fact. White bread was not made by white people. Yo, Interstellar was ass. Jess Pulido, remember how in Interstellar, Matthew McConaughey just completely forgets that he has a son? Really, look, Interstellar was ass. I was disassociating from that shit. At Clem Kim Tap. No, I did not see this. But it happens a lot. The water gun fight in our shores between the Chinese and the Filipinos. They both want a piece of that ass. Southeast Asian waters, right? Just get along, okay? You're both Asians. Shut the fuck up and get along. Hey, thank you for your crash out. You haven't watched it, have you? Do you condone sodomy? Wait, what? I don't know, man. I mean, well, I don't know. Okay, in Islam, sodomy is haram, even with your wifey. If I'm not mistaken, in Islam, approach wifey in whatever way except for the ass. I think that's a literal hadith. Either hadith or is in the Quran. I don't remember, but literally approach wifey in whatever way at all except ass. So it is. Am I too loud, by the way, the mic? Hey, Interstellar was ass. Yeah, I agree. The one time this motherfucker wants to make something unique is ass. So keep stealing from Asians. That's the only way you can achieve any success. This movie is ass. This is a basic ass shot, people. What the fuck is this? I gotta watch this basic ass shit on IMAX. What? It's just, I told you, it's just facial hair. And shaky cam. It's not epic. It's not fucking Cleopatra or some shit. It's not this. Why Cleopatra is still relevant, the movie. It's not this, people. Ah, fuck. I can't find it. Let me show you some Cleopatra shit. It's not even gonna, YouTube won't let me show Cleopatra. Yeah, you see, it's not this, okay? It's nothing like this at all. It's just shaky cam and people's faces and white boy drama that I don't give a shit about. Do I give a shit about white boy drama? Right? They wasted all that film on YouTube videos. Right? Someone asked the prophet. Yes, look, the prophet don't give a shit. Okay, you can ask the prophet anything. Yo, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, can I fuck ass? The prophet said, nah. You can fuck everything. You can fuck the mouth even. You can fuck whatever hole you want except ass. Maybe because last time we spoke, you got mad at me for saying homosexuality. I didn't say I'm against it. I'm just talking from the point. I didn't say I'm against it. I haven't changed my mind. What are you? This guy is dumb as hell. I didn't say I changed my mind. I didn't say, I'm just saying it I'm just trying to explain things in stages. In Islam, it's haram. Like, that's it. That's all I'm trying to say. Right? But I don't have any opinions on it. I don't give a shit. You want to fuck ass? Fuck ass. Look, it's modern times. So it's haram, but you aren't. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Nope. You can't tell me what to do. Right? Do I give a shit? What are you, obsessed with fairy tales? I'm just talking in stages. Right? In Islam it's haram, but you know what? Maybe in modern times there are ways where you can do it cleanly. Maybe there are things you can do. Also, you know, maybe you'll say, oh, what if you get HIV? You could get HIV from fucking a lady. Are you gonna stop fucking a lady and be a fucking? I can't say the F slur. I'm not Haz Al-Din. Right? You get HIV from fucking a lady. So are you gay? Doctor, whatever the fuck. Are you gay? This guy is the ass police. I'm just saying, in Islam it's haram. Everything is halal except for ass. Except for also, you can't have sex outside of your marriage. That's also haram, by the way. If you are Muslim, you should be. You don't tell me what to do. I can be what. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. Right? Okay, Jew, Dr. Jew. I call you Dr. Jew, Dr. Tew Jew. Don't tell me what to do. Right? You don't get to tell me what to do. Right? Maybe in the modern times there are ways you can have it and it'll be clean. In fact, the cure for HIV exists. Capitalism is gatekeeping it. So yeah, capitalism is gatekeeping the cure to HIV. Right? Also, these days, actually, even if you get HIV, they can treat it. They can treat it so that you live until so long. The Quran gave the final Sharia. No modern times will change it. You know what? You don't have dialectics. That's on you. That's your problem. Okay? You don't believe in dialectical materialism. That's your problem. That's not my problem. Right? Cavemen, shut the fuck up. You want to be a caveman who doesn't believe in science, dialectics? That's on you. That's not my problem. Don't bring your problem to my domain. Okay? Right? Fucking caveman, shut the fuck up. That's your problem, okay? Don't bring it here. Don't bring your problems here. Right? You got issues, you deal with it. You got issues, you got issues with reality. You got issues with reality. That's your problem. That's not my problem. Selma, the treatment for HIV is super simple. You take a pill a day. It decreases the virus. Okay, look, I think the treatment for HIV is fuckeries. There's a cure, people. The treatment is capitalism. They want you to be tied to this cure, this pill for life, so they can charge you for life, right? They have the cure. They want to gatekeep it. It is not up to me to say. It's not up to you either. So shut the fuck up. It's not up to you either, right? If you want to judge me, you're trying to play God. You're judging me. I feel judged. You're trying to play God, and trying to play God that messes with your aqidah. And when your aqidah is broken, Dr. Tew, you are now a kafirun. You're judging me. You're not God. You don't get to judge me, Dr. Tew. You're not God. You're not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't get to judge me. You're trying to judge me. You're trying to become God. You are messing with your own aqidah. And when your aqidah is fuckeries, you are now a kafirun. Dr. Tuju, I don't make the rules, but when you're trying to play God, your aqidah is rotten, my friend. So yeah, that's your problem. Kate, I don't want anything up my butt. Same. I got a tight butt. Like, I'll be real. Can't even put a pinky in there. Can't even put a pinky in the butt. What is the subhanahu wa ta'ala after Allah? Actually, I forgot what it meant. What does glory be to him the exalted? Exalted, that's what it meant.
But they sent the whole place.
No nut until Palestine is free.
Okay, Dr. Tuju is kafirun. He tried to play God, and he's kafirun. Selma, Bunker Cat having a Muslim competition. That's what Muslims do every day. I'm a better Muslim. You're a sucky Muslim. I'm a better Muslim than you. That's what Muslims do every day. It's fucking annoying. I'm a better Muslim than you. Right? Muslim maxing, exactly. Look, you gotta have some dialectical materialism. You got to assess reality, right? In Islam, we call it ijtihad, right? Atlim kimtab, ijtihad. Ijtihad is literally dialectical materialism. Same thing. Okay? Even jihad is you know how in dialectical materialism you have contradictions, right? Right? That's jihad. Jihad is about struggle. It's about inner struggle. It's about resolving the contradictions in your life, in your emotions, in your feelings, right? Inner conflicts. That's jihad, people. Exactly, Selma. The biggest jihad is against yourself. All the contradictions within yourself. The struggle to resolve it is jihad, people. Okay? Ijtihad is dialectical materialism. Listen to me. Right? Talk to me nice. Jess Pulido. I wish more people appreciated Islam's. Yeah, they don't care about that shit. They don't give a shit about usuri. Universal health care. They don't give a shit about education. They just give a shit about, I'm a better Muslim. They just give a shit about ass fucking. A lot of, 60% of Muslims, they wake up, kind of like this kafirun, Dr. Tuju. They wake up, they think about ass fucking. They think about gay people, right? And they're supposed to be straight. How the fuck are you straight? You wake up every day, you think about ass fucking. You think about gay people, right? This is what Muslims think about every day. Gay people, ass fucking, right? Yo. They don't think about how do I improve universal health care. You get me? Jess Pulido, evangelical. Yeah, they think about ass fucking every day. Ray, I care about ass fucking. Yeah, because you're divorced and now that's all you think about. Only fact, back then going to China and the East to learn math in Persia and China was also considered a form of jihad. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I don't know shit. I'm a speck. I'm a speck of dust. I don't know shit. Okay, anything is possible. Right? Don't be confident. In fact, being confident is a form of arrogance. Being confident that you know everything, that you are in the right path, is a form of arrogance, and that's haram. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can be arrogant. Right? If you're arrogant, oh, this is the right way, this is the only way, this is the right path, you are wrong. Only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can be arrogant. You can't be arrogant. If you're arrogant, you're a kafirun. Kafirun. Hate from da. What does Allah think about the male G-spot being in the... That's probably why He doesn't allow it. Right? Selma, low-key respect for that chatter. Imagine going into chat. What do you think about ass fucking? How? Yo, people. This motherfucker has ass fucking sodomy on loop in his brain. So he goes into my chat. What do you think about sodomy? Right? You know how often I stream? It's like once every 2 weeks. So for about 2 weeks, this dumb motherfucker is thinking, I wanna ask Bunker Cat about sodomy. What does Bunker Cat think about sodomy? What does Bunker Cat think about sodomy? What does Bunker Cat think about sodomy? He's thinking for about 2 weeks. What does Bunker Cat think about? Finally, I'm live. Finally, I go live. I have some free time, I think. Let me check my messages. And finally, he gets to do it. Finally, I get to ask Bunker Cat, what do you think about sodomy? Yo, it's mad. It's crazy in the dunya, people. It's mad in the dunya. Chimerax, God put the G spot in ass to test men. No, that's true. That's true. Miku, if you're nasty, I'm perpetually wondering what Bunker thinks about ass fucking. Is that your sock account? Just Pulido, I feel uncomfortable. Are you being sodomized? Selma, to be honest, the Ummah is in a really depressing place right now. A literal genocide. Exactly, this is it. Motherfuckers thinking about ass. Your people is being killed. Babies, Muslim babies are being killed, and this motherfucker is thinking about sodomy. Sodomy is the least of your concern. Let people fuck people. Just let people fuck. Okay. Let people fuck. It's modern times. Right? Marcos, what does Bunker Cat think about cunnilingus? Well, according to Islam, cunnilingus is right, is halal. I think it's even encouraged. I think in Islam it's even encouraged, cunnilingus. Yeah, because it's called it's like a tax you pay to wifey, right? It's a emotional tax. No, it's not emotional tax. It's inner energy tax, you know? You get me? You got to pay to your wifey. If you don't do it, I think you sin. It's a sin to not do it. Cunnilingus. I'm talking about, yeah. It's a sin if you don't do it, I think. Yeah. It's like some form of tax you have to pay. Big up Islam. Selma is like, yup. All the ladies are like, yup. All the ladies are like, yup. 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 Wait, where's the sound?
Burl.
Yup. Sweet old Korean
Yup.
lady? Yup.
Are there more bad
Yup.
guys behind me? Nope. Oh, is that how you want to play it?
Yup.
I'm not going.
Yup.
These two can share a cabin.
Nope.
Not going to
Yup.
let the terrorists
Or nope.
win. We'll pose as husband and wife.
Nope. Oprah Gale thing.
Jenna Tills, it's good to floss too. Yeah, it's good to floss. I haven't been flossing. But I do have an electronic toothbrush. Selma. Okay. There are Muslim texts about sex and how to enjoy sex. You got to be autistic or some shit, Selma. You when you enter the shower, your back is to the shower head, right, Selma? I can tell. It's often very emphasized how sex needs to be really pleasurable for both partners, and you need to make an effort for your partner. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Right? Selma, the Islamic works about sex are so interesting, especially contrasted to Christian ones. In Christian texts, sex is often framed as a means to have kids. In Islam, one of the goals of sex is to bring the spouses together, having a really good time. I knew this motherfucker was autistic. You see, I can tell. I might be autistic, but I can tell when people are autistic, okay? I can smell people who are not my own. I can smell people of different races. I'm a neurotypical myself. When I shower, I face the shower. Right? Selma, you do not face the shower. Selma, tell me, when you go into the shower, you do not face the shower. Back to shower. Immediately. Right? Politics, you don't need an electronic toothbrush to floss. What? Exactly. I should do autistic guesser. There should be autistic guesser. I can guess. Yeah, I knew this motherfucker was back to shower. I knew it. That's the one. Anyway, Kate from I'm in my mid 30s on antidepressants. I'm spiritually ace. At some point, you gotta. Yeah, I think when you hit your 40s, try to peel off. What's good in brackets? Haven't seen you in a year. Yo, Ray wants to convert because Islam encourages pleasing your partner, right? Except the ass. That's the only approach your partner in any way at all except ass, right? Maybe who knows? Maybe Islam needs updating, right? Maybe we need to include ass in Islam. Maybe look, it's modern times. There are ways to make it clean. The reason probably that Islam did not allow ass was maybe it's dirty, right? Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic, whatever the fuck. Shame on the who try to play game on the. I can't say the N word. I don't have the pass. Maybe Islam need to do some dialectical materialism and allow ass. I don't know. Okay. Selma, they couldn't spend water on cleaning the ass. Yeah, this might be the reason. They didn't allow ass because it's just not possible to make it clean. Jarros, if lube and look, they had lubes back in the day. They had olive oil, right? They had olive oil. That's not the problem. They had gays way before Islam, people. They had ass fucking way before Islam. You could use olive oil, whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. They had lubes, okay? Right? Back in the day. Right? Only thing I don't know about Islam is what's the Islamic what does Islam say about the N-word? I think Islam is against saying the N-word. I'm pretty sure it is. But I've done it in private, so I've sinned in private, not gonna lie. I've sinned. I've said the N-word before. Multiple times, maybe a million times. To myself, to something else, to someone else. I've sinned, okay? Forgive me. I will do the tawbah. At Klim Kim Tab, what the fuck are poppers? I have no idea. Custer. Jarros, I am not letting someone put olive oil in my booty hole. Someone does not like soft skin. Right? Dr. Tuju, can you read the message I sent? No, fuck no. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a shit. Right? If you're a caveman, keep it to yourself. Chimerax, y'all don't need to know about poppers. Yeah, what the fuck is a popper? Marcos, I heard that spit as a lubricant. I don't think spit is a lubricant because spit gets dry. Let's not discuss this because I'm not, you get me? I'm not like, I'm not Caligula, okay? I'm not the Emperor Caligula. I don't give a shit about sex, okay? I really don't, right? Sex is for cavemen, okay? Yeah. It's Chimerax, let the gays have their secrets. We went from race science to gays. Yeah, there's a Muslim obsessed with sodomy in the chat, people. He's just thinking about sodomy every day, yo. It's mad in the dunya, people. It's mad in the dunya. Okay? We have an Andrew Tate in the chat. Ray, you need non-water. Okay, expert over here. You need non-water based like coconut oil, but it also breaks down latex. Latex? Wait, what do you mean? Rubber. It also breaks down latex. Oh, okay. So don't use coconut oil. You could end up preggers. Kate, saliva is mildly acidic. How do you know? You're not Polish publisher. Jarros, poppers are inhalant. Causes a really? It relaxes the beat. Really? I did not know that. Makes it easier. Okay. Look, I'm straight. Okay? I don't fuck ass. Right? You know, out of fear that, imagine if you're fucking ass and suddenly that motherfucker has muscle cramps. What happens then? And the ass just shuts down. What happens? Think about it, people. Your fucking ass, you're doing sodomy. The motherfucker has muscle cramps. The doors shut down. What happens now? So no, I'm not doing none of that shit. Okay? No ass for me. I value my penile situations. Selma, bro, that chatter in his attempt to ban gay sex just made everyone learn so much. But yeah, now I know about poppers. Just Pulido, that's what poppers are for. Thank you for the knowledge. Selma, I'm sorry I have to ask. Look, when you have, Selma, when you take a shit, right? It's a hard piece of shit. And it just won't end. How do you cut that piece of shit? With ass. I don't know what kind of loose ass you're operating on. You cut that piece of shit with ass. That's how strong the ass muscle is. Right? Okay? Your politics is wilding. Politics is always wilding, okay? Right? Strong enough to break an egg. Exactly. I don't know what loose ass you're operating with. But I can cut shit with my ass. So that's how strong the ass muscle is. At Kalim Kim Tab, he's probably remember, yo, you wallet. His madrasa days. Nah. Only a Muslim understands this. Look, Dr. Taz Jew, whatever the fuck. If you got essayed when you were young, go see a psychiatrist. Figure it out, okay? Don't take it out on me. I didn't do none of that shit, okay? I'm not the one. I'm not the one who did all that shit to you. Okay? Don't take it out on me. Go see a psychotherapist or whatever the fuck. Okay? Jarros, imagine breaking an egg in your hole. You're gonna try it tomorrow. Don't talk shit, Jarros. I know you're gonna try it, third cutter. Right? The boot guillotine. Yeah. Look, this is exactly it, Ray. That's the one. The Play-Doh sets where you can cut that Play-Doh. That's how you cut your shit with your ass muscle. Miku, I ain't gotta imagine. Anyway, yo, why are we talking about all this? Thanks to the Muslim. The Muslim. I'm far too sober for this conversation. Nah, I'm trying to have a normal conversation, and then the Muslim is fucking Muslim. Oh, he might be Ian Hartman pretending to be a Muslim. Bunker Cat, what do you think about sodomy? What do you think about sodomy? You don't want to know what I think about anything at all. I'll be real. Don't ask me what I think about anything at all. I'm not gonna give you the answer you want. I'm not gonna give you the answer you want. I'm not gonna give you the answer you need. I'm gonna give you the answer you don't want and you don't need. So you better shut the fuck up. Dr. Tuju, we know how to cook pig cleanly now, so let's eat pig. I mean, Chinese people eat pig, and they're 1/5 of the population of the world. I don't eat pig myself. It's haram. Look at how many Chinese people exist, people. And they make electric cars. Those motherfuckers eat pig. Maybe we need to start eating pig. Yo. Yo. You need to have some ijtihad in your life. You need to have ijtihad. Dialectical materialism, ijtihad. Kate from is being. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I forgot about that. You're not supposed to approach your partner when she's bleeding in the pussy, okay? In the pussy. My bad. I got the hadith wrong. Approach your partner except in the ass and during when she's bleeding, okay? She's bleeding in the pussy. Do not approach. Yeah, Jarros is saying it's an L take because he needs the lube. The lube. He considers blood as a form of lubricant, right? So yeah. Dr. Tu, do you think that is? Yeah, I do think that. So shut the fuck up. Okay, leave her the fuck alone. Yeah, exactly. When she's bleeding in the pussy, right? Leave her the fuck alone. It's not optimal. It's not optimal, okay? I don't think it's even enjoyable for the lady, right? I don't know. Look, I don't want to mansplain blood fucking, right? Fucking with blood everywhere. I don't want to mansplain that shit. Put a plastic bag on the bed. Do whatever you want. Okay? It's your life, right? Your life. Do your own ijtihad. Right? Put a plastic bag on the bed. Selma, who's an expert on sex in Islam, by the way. Technically, a husband can't have sex with his wife when on her period, but he can be intimate by kissing and embracing and all of that, and it's even considered good by some scholars because this is true, because it can ease her pain. Yeah. You cannot insert, but you can always soothe. Okay? This is true. Selma knows Islam. But hyper focus on that part for some reason, right? That's how I knew she was autistic. Anyway, where were we? Holy shit. I was trying to review Odyssey and we started talking about ass fucking. I could get banned. Anyway. Politics. All I know is that blood does what blood does and dries fast as a defense mechanism. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not Polish publisher. In brackets, distracted by Punani. Who does not get distracted by Punani? What are you, gay? Right? What are you, a fucking Chimerax? Another issue. Okay, I'm gonna let me just write this down. Just in case I want to clip my Odyssey review. I'm gonna leave all that ass fucking part out of the clip. Chimerax, another issue with the Odyssey, nothing gay. Yeah, exactly. No. Let me take a note here. This is true. Just it's so sterile, people. The thing about Odyssey is it's so sterile. Give me a minute. I'm just writing some notes. It's so sterile. There's nothing sexual about Odyssey. It's just like, it's all about Matt Damon's feelings. Like, I give a fuck about the feelings of a blonde asshole. Right? A blonde asshole who looks like a fucking dweeb. Do I give a shit? Oh no, I killed a lot of people. Oh no, I stole. What's good, gamey? What? Gamey Gang. The fuck kind of username is this? Oh no, I'm Matt Damon. I'm a blonde commander. I'm not as cool as the black guy, the guy with the black armor made out of plastic with the chat armor. I'm not as cool as him. Da da da. Oh no, I'm Matt Damon. I killed a lot of people. I stole. I shot down a fucking Cyclops. Right? The Cyclops was just minding his own business, making cheese in a cave, and these motherfuckers just blew up the whole place. And they even shot down his eyes. In brackets, you call Matt Damon a bleach demon. What the fuck is a bleach demon? Gay, that gets my follow. Which one? The ass fucking? Selma Odyssey to gay sex is a pretty straightforward line. Nah, there's no gay sex. Don't like the Greeks. Yeah, you know what? Let's not talk about the Greeks and what they were up to, okay? None of that was in art. There's nothing Greek about. There's not, look, not even Greek yogurt. They went into the cave and they found cheese, right? No Greek yogurt at all. No Greek men or woman. No Greek yogurt. Nothing Greek about fucking Odyssey. It's just the feelings of a Yankubian that we do not give a shit about Yankubian feelings. Gamey Gang, the studio apparently owes money for repairs of the ship. Jess Pulido, the Cyclops, they just kept shooting his eyes. I don't know why. He's already blind. They kept shooting it. Matt Damon kept shooting at his eyes. Anyway. No, don't watch it on IMAX. It's shit, people. It's just medium shots and close-up shots and shaky cam. That's not for IMAX. Look, at least Dune was great for IMAX. Bro, Dune? Really? Dune was great. Anytime a white people steal something from Asians, in the case of Dune, they stole it from West Asians, right? Dune was great for IMAX. Wide shots of a fucking sandworm and the seat vibrating. You can feel it in your ass. Dune was great for IMAX. This shit is whack. Odyssey is just medium shots of Matt Damon's face having inner conflicts about genocide. Imagine a movie about an IDF soldier and IDF veterans' inner conflicts. Do we give a fuck? Do we give a fuck, people? It's not made for IMAX. Yeah, Dune, yeah, big up Chimerax. Dune did it right. I don't know about Nope. I didn't see that one. Dune did it right. Wide, amazing shots of sandworms. Holy fuck. Right? Anyway, Selma in the original Odyssey, how do you know? You weren't alive during when that happened. That probably didn't even happen. Homer was lying. Dope. Homer was fucking lying. Right? During the first night, Odysseus and Penelope get to spend together after everything. Athena actually makes the night last a lot longer, so they have more time together. That's how sexy the OG Odyssey is. So the Odyssey written by Homer is just what, 50 Shades of Grey for Mediterranean people? What is the Odyssey? Is it 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades of Greek yogurt? But yeah, Penelope, even in the movie, she's just Anne Hathaway. It's not even that deep. And Odysseus is just fucking Matt Damon. Why is she so obsessed with Matt Damon? Right? She's just fucking, it's a genocider. Why is she? I don't understand the movie. Why is this Penelope motherfucker obsessed with an IDF veteran who did genocide? What's so special about him? He can put the string on a bow. Who gives a shit? We got machines that can do that now. It's not even that impressive. He can shoot a straight arrow. Who gives a shit? Bro, the Mongolians can shoot a straight arrow on horses. Horses going 70 miles per hour. The Mongolians. Maybe you should gang bang the Mongolians instead of fucking this one Matt Damon with inner conflicts about genocide. Shut the fuck up. None of this makes any sense. But then again, she's just Anne Hathaway. She's mid, so that's why she likes mid guys. Walaikum salam, Polish. Where were you when we were discussing science? The science of ass. Just Pulido, I'm tired of seeing white people they need to stop casting white people, period. Okay? No pun intended. No pun nani intended. They need to stop casting white people, period. Okay? In brackets, they had to send Telemachus over to the next village because he got so steamy between Odysseus and Penelope. I'm guessing the original Odyssey is just about monogamy or some shit, right? It's just two people being obsessed with each other. Anyway, should we stop talking about this? Kate from the only Matt Damon movie I've watched recently, The Martian, is yeah. That's a movie about sunset. And if you don't know who Sunset is, join Discord, okay? The Martian is a movie about sunset, just gardening in white people. If you don't know who Sunset is, join Discord. No punani intended. Don't know who Sunset is? Join Discord. Now that's diabolical. Whoever, Sunset, you're diabolical. Okay. If I had to choose between Sunset and someone else, at least we still have Sunrise, okay? Unless Sunrise is also a fucking asshole. Polish, Bunky coming. Don't talk about coming in. Not today, okay? I'm a, what do you call it? What do you call it when someone does not give a shit about sex? I'm what do you call it? Fuck. There's a word for it. I'm one of those. What do you call someone who just does not give a shit about sex? What do you mean seed saver in brackets? Incel. No, incel is involuntary. Bad empanada is wild. Miku, if you're nasty. No, he probably is a sexual person in real life. Okay? Nah, he's obsessed with Hasanabi. Be real? He's thinking about Hasanabi every day. No, there's a word for it. No, it's not asexual. Asexual is true, but I'm not an asexual. I'm not asexual. I do indulge, but it's not, you get me? I'm a prude. That's the word. I'm a prude. Okay? I'm a prude. I'm not asexual. I'm a prude. Okay? I'm a rude P. Okay? Not P. Diddy. No Diddy. No Diddy. Okay, you don't think he's a sexual? Okay, I don't know shit about BE, okay? He might just be a Nazi in real life. Like, it is what it is. Life goes on. He might be a Nazi in real life. He's in Argentina, so right, hail Hitler. It is what it is. Like, who gives a shit, right? Can't be worse than a Yankubian. Can't be worse than a Yankubian. Chimerax, incels care deeply about
Ashley
sex.
Judd.
Incels,
This motherfucker got it. Ashley
Okay,
Judd. That's the one. It's Ashley Judd.
Walaikum
people.
salam, Owen. Polish, I'm a germaphobe. Yeah, that's why you work in Germ Central, right? A germaphobe who works in a place where they send germs. Okay, let's talk about something else.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
I've heard a lot of things about giants in Afghanistan. And I find that, I talk about a lot of different topics. I talk about a lot of UFO stuff. And I say some things that I know are...
Oh, this guy's boring.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Giants. Human-like beings of tremendous size and strength.
I know what a giant is. You don't need to explain.
Fairy tales, such as Jack and the Beanstalk, have formed the modern perception of giants as stupid and violent creatures, sometimes said to even eat humans.
Motherfucker got it. Ashley Judd.
Giants have
That's
appeared
the
in
one.
many ancient
It's Ashley
texts,
Judd, people.
including the Bible. In the book
Owen, I have been to the hospital today. I cut off most of what? And bit off. Yo, Owen, chill, okay? Don't do none of that shit. That's haram, bro. Why? Why do you cut off most of your nails? Wait, what? What do you mean? Nah, don't do none of that shit. It's haram, bro. Are you trying to commit suicide? Suicide is haram. If you commit suicide, you will end up in Jahannam, my friend, with the Yankubians. Do you want to be in a big hall full of Yankubians? Yeah, then don't commit suicide. Don't try to kick KYS. It's haram. Yeah, let's talk about giants. No pun intended, but
Book of Genesis, giants are named the Nephilim and are descendants of fallen angels and human women. Genesis 6:4 reads,
Wait. What do you mean human women? There's non-human women? That's interesting.
The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterwards, when the sons of God came into the daughters of man, and they bore children unto them. These were the mighty...
Did he just say when the sons of God came into humans? Yeah. Did he just say? He's trying to be like the giants were the products of gods and nature. He's trying to be as like epic as he can, and then he just went, fuck it. The sons of God came into humans. That's how giants are made, okay? Motherfucker trying to be giants was spoken of in the Bibles and ancient text. And then he just gave up. Sons of God came into a bunch of ladies. Giants were born.
men who were of old, the men of renown.
No, Chimerax. I'm pretty sure sperm travels. We got some runners in the testicles. We got some swimmers. Cutter. What's good, Oliveri? I'm sure they can travel into the... Okay, maybe Polish publisher who's a scientist can enlighten us. I'm sure it can travel. It can travel from that part to the other part and give birth. Right? So yeah, when you fuck ass...
Now.
Ancient cream pie. He's trying to be all serious, and then, yeah.
Around the turn of the 20th century, the New York Times, London Globe, and the Scientific American published articles purporting the discovery of gigantic human skeletons, concluding that the remains were sent to the Smithsonian.
Oh, okay. Is free. I thought you was trying to kill yourself. I was trying to open up oysters. Yo, it's not even that deep. Wait, what are you talking about? What oysters are you talking about? Okay. Are you talking about literal oysters? Opening up oysters sounds a bit, you get me? Sounds funny. I was trying to... What do you mean open up oysters? You need to be more claro over here. Jess Pulido. Do you consider other hominids like Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens to be human? Maybe not. Humans are Homo sapiens, right? There's like a bunch of other forms of humanoid beings. You see, because humans, Homo sapiens have main character syndrome, right? That's why we name ourselves humans. We have main character syndrome. There's other types of humanoids, probably smarter, way smarter than us, definitely smarter than Yankubians, right? And we killed them all. We're barbarians. We're probably the most barbaric humanoids. Polish, do you skip? No, I'm pretty sure the semen can travel from ass. I'm disconnected or some shit. Okay, we are reconnected for some reason. Refresh, people. Refresh. I was disconnected for some reason. Refresh. I don't know why I was disconnected. So weird. You see, my internet does not suck. It's super speedy. It's just that I probably have some problems with my equipment. No pun intended. No pun intended. Probably the router is hot or some shit. Right? Jess Pulido. Homo. Are you like some kind of race scientist? Jess
Ashley
Pulido?
Judd. This motherfucker got it. Ashley Judd. That's the one. It's Ashley Judd, people.
You were explaining. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. Look, let's ask AI about this. Can sperm in ass cause pregnancy? Let's see what AI. Oh, it cannot. Are you sure? Oh, it cannot. No, it can't. Look, what if? Okay, I know AI might be correct here. No, sperm in the anus cannot cause the pregnancy because the digestive tract is not connected. However, not connected to the reproductive. Yeah, I told you. This is what I was thinking about. However, pregnancy is technically possible. Then don't say no. If semen, I was thinking, what if it travels outside? Right? What if it travels? What if the semen wants to see what's going on in the world today? The semen wants to see sunset and sunrise. So he goes outside and it fell down into the, you get me? What happens then? Yeah? Polish. My ex went to, how many exes do you have? You have a Mexican ex, you probably have a black ex, and you have a Catholic ex. You're born black if your parents had anal sex. What? No, let's not think about this. Selma, what are you, an expert? A sexpert? It cannot travel outside. What do you mean it cannot travel outside? Don't tell the sperm what it can or cannot do. Right? You're trying to woman-splain the sperm. You don't have sperms. You don't know sperm like we do. But if it spills onto the, you're saying, sperms can't do shit, right? It has to just accidentally fall into the vagina, right? From the ass. You might be right. I don't know the mechanizations of sperm. How does it work? Like, does it have one burst of acceleration and then that's it? So he can't go the other way. He can't do a U-turn. Sperms can't do U-turns. I don't know. Polish, I have 2 exes and they were both Catholic. Yeah, that's why there's something wrong with you. That's why you have problems. That's why you have inner conflicts. Right? That's why you ended up being a Muslim. Right? Selma, why do you know so much about this? Right? No. Why do you know so much about this? Sperm cells have a little tail that they use to swim, but they can only swim in. What if you were fucking in a swimming pool? How about? Right? Brother, I'm sorry, but this part is genuine basic biology. What if they're having, you know, a snoo in the swimming pool? Or like, what if they're having snoo in a swamp? Right? So sperm can travel through swamps. Anyway, yeah, we were talking about giants, by the way.
For further study. But the fact that this evidence was never again seen or reported continues to elicit questions of whether the Smithsonian destroyed or hides giant skeletons in order to cover up an inconvenient anomaly in the archaeological narrative we've been told. So are giants real, or were they just stuff of legend? And if they are real, why the cover-up? And what supposedly happened in Afghanistan in 2002 when a special forces team was searching for a missing unit? Hello, I'm Mike Droberg.
Yo, that's what he looks like. No. This is exactly what I imagined. And this is exactly what he looks like. Yo. Yeah, fucking incel over here. Jarrus, I don't know if they can swim around a pool, but I still wouldn't bust in a swamp. Yeah, you're a prude. You don't want olive oil in your ass and you wouldn't bust in a swamp. What a fucking loser. What a fucking nerd. Nerd. Jess Pulido, either Australopithecus. Yo, giant sloth. That's interesting. Miku is... Jarrus is so boring. What a nerd. You wouldn't even bust in a swamp. You don't want olive oil in your ass. Are you even living life? What's the point of life if you don't have olive oil in your ass and you don't burst in a swamp? Right? Most awkward looking human specimen ever. What are you, a fucking Catholic, Jarrus?
Veteran, filmmaker, history enthusiast, and investigator of the supernatural. And we
Serial killer. Right?
will answer these questions on today's episode of Forgotten History. In a now deleted video first posted on August 16th, 2016, L.A. Marzulli interviewed Mr. K, a man purporting to be a soldier who said he witnessed the Giant of Kandahar. Mr. K claimed he saw the giant carrying a spear and murdering a United States soldier named Dan before he and the other Special Forces members...
His name is Dan. You can't be... your name can't be just Dan, people. Yo, Dan is also the fuck-ass producer in the Ethan Klein show, right? Fucking Dan. Fucking asshole. What a fucking asshole. I hate Dan. Oh, Ali, I really like migration because I think women will be treated better. Nah, women will not be. Nah. Women will not be treated better in a Muslim society. Nah, they won't. They just won't. Okay. This is the reality that you have to contend with. Maybe Shia, I don't know. I'm not in Sunni. In a Sunni society, Nah. Nah. Live in the now, people. I'm a Muslim. That's how I know. Fucking bigot. Yo, this motherfucker crashing out. I'm a Muslim. I know how women are treated in Islam. I mean, in Muslim societies. You can't, you know, your imagination and reality does not need to synchronize. Okay, Who Ali? Reality does not need to synchronize with you. And right now it's not synchronizing. You believe in fairy tales. At Kalim Kimtab. Special forces in Afghanistan. Yeah, this is probably true. We're probably exaggerating because they got their ass blown up in Canada. They got cooked. And they're like, yo, it's giants. They got cooked. They got cooked by 5'1" Afghanis. Right? With no calf muscle. And then they're coping. Yo, there's giants in Kandahar. Airship love all from India. Can we all agree that every religion might be dumb? No, you can't prove that. How do you know? Kate, we already know how Mo treats women. What's good, Mo? Mo business is lurking. Selma, I come from a country that's majority Muslim, but I also had a period of socialism. The socialist period was objectively so much better for women and women's rights. Muslim men didn't even let their daughters go to school before socialism here. Let me guess, you're Algerian. Okay? You're either Algerian or... Yeah, you're Algerian or Afghani. You're either Algerian or Afghani. No, socialism is better for women because socialism is completely equal. Nope. White. Oh, white. Majority Muslim. Bosnia. You're Bosnian. Anyway. Big up the Bosnians. Big up the Bosnians. Now, yeah, socialism is probably better for ladies, right? It's complete equality. In socialism, it's just equal. Okay. Yeah, real Islam is actually should be worse for men, right? But you know what? Men have taken over Islam and rewrote Islam. Men have taken over Islam and changed it. Real Islam is supposed to be worse for men. But men took Islam and turned it into, you get me? Like in real Islam, men have to do everything. Everything. Housework, chores. They have to work. Outside housework. They have to go to war. They have to do everything. But that's just not the reality, is it? I know. That's just not the reality. Right? Jenna Tills, you can't skip leg day. I always skip leg day because I'm a guy. You skip leg day, bro? No, I was talking about Afghanis. Okay? Airship, let's all... Look, atheists kill a lot of people. Like, I'll be real, atheists kill a lot of people. So yeah, you can't say religion is dumb. When atheism is as dumb. Like, Bill Maher is literally an atheist. Imagine you're in the same gang as Bill Maher. I hate religion. That's dumb as shit. That's way... The fact that Bill Maher is an atheist makes me want to be religious as shit, people. I'm like, no way. I am not... Nah, fuck that atheism shit. I'm reading the Quran. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bill Maher is a fucking F word. Sadaqallahul azim. Yo, even Gattuso can read the Quran, people. Do you know who Gattuso is? Gattuso. Do you guys know who Gattuso is? Gattuso can read the Quran. Gattuso reads Quran. Even Gattuso does not fuck with the Bill Maher.
السلام عليكم أختي غالية تحياتي.
وعليكم السلام. Thank you.
You know, I can read the Quran, you know.
Oh, Oh, really?
You want to see?
Yeah. Let's go.
What do you want? الفاتحة?
الفاتحة. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, 1 second. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط.
Big up politics. What do you have to do anyway? Do you even have a job? Where do you have to go anyway? If you know who this guy is, I'm looking at you funny. If you know who this guy is.
المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين صدق الله مولانا العظيم.
آمين صدق الله العظيم.
Big up. What just happened? Wait, what just happened there? Oh, I got follower goals. Miku, if you're nasty, my legs are my... Wait, yeah, we've seen your legs. It looks like a piece of paper.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yo, what's good, Kiki? Singaporean over here. What's going on with you?
التربية الإسلامية دي نمكم. قل أعوذ برب الناس.
What's good, Heidi? What do you mean, my lord? Gattuso? Yeah, Gattuso is probably your lord. Big up Gattuso.
مالك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
He's not reading it properly, but at least he can read it.
صدق الله مولانا العظيم.
Whoa, you're so...
More? السلام عليكم.
Do you guys know who Gattuso is? He's a Tunisian pretending to be Italian. But what's the difference? Kiki, long time no see. Yeah, what's good with you? What happened to Singapore? I don't know what goes on in Singapore. You saw the network school. Yeah, that's your fault. That's your fault, Singaporean. Big up Gattuso. Do you guys know who Gattuso is? Do you guys know who this guy is? Do you guys know who Gattuso is? Big up Gattuso. He's a philosopher. Gattuso is a philosopher, okay?
Am I Muslim? Who cares? Am I Jewish, Christian, Buddhist, atheist? Who gives a fuck? What is a religion? How can you behave like a fucking clown and you consider yourself as a religious person? So let's talk about religion right now. It's very important to talk about religion, okay? I am a super saiyan, okay? I identify myself, my religion is super saiyan. And we all tired about everyone talking about religion. We tired about this, you know? The religion must be intimate thing. You and your religion, we don't...
He wishes. Gattuso is a philosopher. Don't Google him, by the way. Don't Google Gattuso. Or at least don't Google him when you're in public. So, don't Google him. Yeah.
Care. We don't give a fuck what is your religion. Do you think it will help me? I don't care. If someone asks you a question, what is your religion? It shouldn't be asked. It's the worst question of all time. People will judge you on your response. Why would you ask me what is your religion? Who cares? Do you care about me or my religion? Your religion won't make you rich. Your religion won't make you a better person. It's your fucking religion. It's only for you. So if you pray for your mental health.
He's an intellectual. Gattuso is an intellectual, okay? What's good, Easel Cat? Do not, I told you, Jess, do not Google Gattuso. He's an intellectual, okay? That's it. Okay, forget about it. Forget about it.
Quote, it's not me. If we find any Israelis, we will deport them immediately. End quote. Not my words, obviously. I can't deport anyone. I'm not a country. This is Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim of Malaysia. This is what he had to say. He said he would deport Israelis.
Anwar Ibrahim is gay, by the way. I know a lot of Muslims love the guy, but he's gay. All right, big up politics. What do you have to do? Politics. You saw Gattuso and you said bye. You saw Gattuso on screen and you said bye, so I'm looking at you funny. Looking at you funny, politics. Something's up. Something's up. Anwar Ibrahim is gay, by the way. I mean, he's bisexual. He's bisexual. I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's strictly gay. I think he's bisexual. He fucks anything that moves. Okay? That motherfucker will fuck anything that moves. Okay? And anything that doesn't move. He will fuck a car. Anything that has holes. Right? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I don't know why people find something wrong with that anyway. Right?
If they were found in Malaysia because, quote, we do not recognize Israel, end quote. But it's right to exist, Papa. But you don't recognize Israel. But that's antiseptic. Don't you wash your hands? Are you antiseptic? Sorry. Why did Malaysia's Prime Minister say this? You may be wondering. Well, because the Southeast Asian nation, majority Muslim, population 36 million, custodian of the critical Strait of Malacca, though they enforce no restrictions on it. The country is currently investigating a company called Network School, which is listed as a community for digital nomads. This is where the story starts off, right? A little bird let slip in Malaysia that the community of digital nomads living in Malaysia.
At Klim Kibtab. Yeah, and if there's a motherfucker who knows who Gattu's is, it's you. Okay? It's the Sunnis in the house. You and me, my friend. My friend, only the Sunnis know who Gattu's is. Big up the Sunnis. Kiki, I was warned by a stranger a few days ago in real life. Look, you're in Singapore, okay? Yeah, just don't mess with your real life. Don't mess with life. You're in Singapore. Just you get me? Value your life. Don't do none of that shit. Jess Pulido, isn't OnlyFans haram? No, it's not. Right? No, it's not. It's not haram. Because I don't know what goes on. Do you know what goes on in OnlyFans? It's private. Whatever is private is private. The Prophet does not bother himself with what happens in private. Whether it's halal, whether it's haram, OnlyFans is a closed door, right? In Islam, if you knock someone's door 3 times and there's no answer, it's haram to not leave. You gotta leave, right? Maybe the Bosnian can confirm this for me. In Islam, if you knock someone's door, Assalamu alaikum. 1 time, Assalamu alaikum. 2 times, Assalamu alaikum. 3 times, no answer, get the fuck out. In Islam, right? Whatever's in private is in private. OnlyFans is private. I've never been in OnlyFans. I've never been in OnlyFans. Have you? Just Pulido. I don't know what goes on in OnlyFans. Kiki, what can they do? Put me in jail? Yeah. Easel Cat OF in an Israel company. Really? Holy shit. Okay, it's haram then. Yo. Don't listen to Sheikh. Don't listen to Sheikh. Give me a minute. I need to change this chat to live chat. Thelma, that just reminds me of Sheldon. Yeah, of course. Everything reminds you of Sheldon because he's autistic. Right? Fucking autistic people are obsessed with each other.
Malaysia, in violation of the country's immigration laws, they allowed Israel.
Okay, I'm done with this.
Why is made in Bangladesh, Vietnam, or India seen as fast fashion, while made in France, Italy, or America is seen as luxury and sustainable? Clothing from quote-unquote third-world countries is associated with cheap labor, but the truth is, every single country has sweatshops and world-class manufacturers.
Yo, the best t-shirts is made in India or Bangladesh.
We just associate non-Western countries with a narrow narrative. I learned this after traveling to Bangladesh to learn about the garment industry from the ground. I myself had always associated Made in Bangladesh with sweatshops because every fast fashion documentary associated Bangladesh's garments with exploitation. And it's true that there are plenty of non-compliant factories, but the country also has some of the most advanced manufacturers that exceed Western standards. We don't realize the impact that public perception has on the livelihood of an entire country's economy. Bangladesh and other countries are far more capable than we think, but they might not have global visibility. So I created S Squared to introduce everyone to brands from around the world, even the places you might not consider a fashion hub. Anyone can find amazing pieces from Vietnam, Malaysia, Nigeria, Lebanon, or wherever
Yo,
in the
Malaysia
world.
mentioned. Malaysia mentioned.
For over a
Your Nikes are made in Malaysia. Jess Pulido, which country invented silk cotton? I actually don't know. It's got to be one of those Asian countries, right? Nah. The best clothing is from Bangladesh or India. Like, it's so soft. It's not even that expensive if you know where to buy it. Just go to an Indian shop, right? Heidi, America doesn't make anything. No, Nike is made in. Okay, some Nike is made in China, but it's also made in Malaysia. Okay, I know you get me. You're a commie and shit. You can't be glazing China every day. Some Nike is made in Malaysia. Cotton is native to Asia. Silk, so is silk, right? You know those silkworms in the movie Dune? Silk is native to China. Atlim Kim Tab. What the fuck is this? It's not even loading. Yeah. What is going on with my internets?
This is one of the largest denim mills in the world, churning out.
Ah, fuck. Yo, Atlim Kim Tab. Your link just freeze my Chrome. No homo, but yeah. My Chrome is frozen. Give me a minute here.
This is one of the largest denim mills in the world, churning out 1.4 million pairs of jeans a month. Here, thousands of workers do everything from weaving the fabric to sewing the final pair for big American brands like Levi's.
Check. 1, 2. Okay. I don't know what happened. Denims is streaming. Yeah, there's no video. Now what? Give me a minute, okay? How do I give me a minute. Okay, we got it. We're back. No, we're not back. Yeah. Okay, now we're back. At Klim Kim Tab, just nuke me. Denims is streaming.
This is one of the largest denim mills in the world, churning out 1.4 million pairs of jeans a month. Here, thousands of workers do everything from weaving the fabric to sewing the final pair for big American brands like Levi's. In fact, more than 90% of denim clothing worn in the US today is made abroad. But it wasn't always this way. In the early 1900s, the US produced over a third of the world's denim. And jeans were more than just clothing, they were a symbol of America itself. But now, there's only one major denim mill left here, and it's trying to reinvent itself by selling Made in America as a premium product.
You're producing a piece of art.
And a piece of history.
Oh, there ain't no doubt about it.
But does anyone even care if their clothes are made in America? I'm gonna try to get to the bottom of it.
I think everybody likes the idea of Made in America, but unfortunately a lot of people just want their brand at the cheapest price they can get it.
So can American mills actually compete with the massive industries abroad? And what are they doing to stand out? Denim was invented in 17th century France. The name denim comes from the French denim, which means from knee. To save money, only half the yarn was dyed, with blue yarn woven in one direction and white going across it, giving denim its signature look. The fabric was cheap and sturdy and became popular in Europe and the US as heavy-duty workwear. But denim didn't become jeans until...
Why are we watching Yankee propaganda? At Klim Kim Tab. Why are we watching Yankee propaganda? This is not... Do I trust Business Insider to tell me history? Nah. I'm not. Owen Carter, what happened to your stream? What happened to your face? Okay. Why do you hurt yourself peeling oysters? And what do you mean by yeah? What do you mean by the oyster? You did my mom. No, what do you mean by oysters? What's good, Elmi? Mo Yakub. Okay, let's what happened with Ukraine and Iran? Okay, I wanted to cover this. Alright, let's see. What happened to Iran and Ukraine? Forget the denims.
No
Denims is streaming.
Chat. All eyes on the cat. No nut until Palestine.
Owen, I work in a seafood restaurant. No shit. I mean, what? Do oysters have legs? Nah, okay. So shut the fuck up, Owen. Do you think I think oysters have legs? Right? You can keep an oyster as a pet. Nah.
Iran is accusing Kyiv of trying. Well, Iran has summoned Ukraine's diplomatic chief of mission after an attack on one of its commercial vessels in the Caspian Sea. Tehran says one sailor was killed and another injured in the Ukrainian attack. Iran is accusing Kyiv of trying to expand a war beyond its borders. But Ukraine says it was targeting Russian vessels carrying Iran-linked military cargo. President Volodymyr Zelensky also says Russia is assisting Iran in its military campaign in the Middle East.
Since the beginning of July, we have observed Russia conducting intensive satellite surveillance of the Gulf states and the U.S. military facilities located there. These satellite images are subsequently passed on to Iran. At the same time, there is a clear correlation.
At Klim Kim Tab, the reporter is storing. Yeah, it's Business Insider, okay? It's gonna be fuckeries. It's gonna be fuckeries.
Between Russia's satellite imagery and Iranian strikes, both before attacks to support their planning and after attacks to assess the damage inflicted.
So in a statement, the Iranian Foreign Ministry said the Ukrainian regime's attack on the Iranian commercial vessel in the Caspian Sea, which was explicitly acknowledged by the head of that regime, is a sign of the continuation of the Ukrainian regime's irrational and hostile approach toward the Islamic Republic of Iran. All right, Al Jazeera's Tawhid Asadi joins me live from Tehran. So Tawhid, I mean, are the Iranians concerned here that Ukrainian strikes might become a bit more common, or do they see this as kind of a one-off isolated incident?
Well, indeed, this is just for the first time that we have been witnessing such an incident, but there is no small spot of hesitation, at least from the strongest messages of condemnation that we see from the...
Now, his mustache looked like a human being. No. His mustache looks like a human being. His mustache has a whole life. It has a home. It has a wife. It has a job, a career. His mustache is a whole living being, people. That's crazy. Look at the mustache. The mustache has it takes public transport. It takes the LRT. Takes a bus. The mustache has a smartphone, right? Anyway. OF, Ukraine receives help from OTAN to fight their enemies. Then complain at Iran for receiving this. Look, yeah, that's Nazi logic. Nazi logic. But then he's dialing back, right? The fucking coward is dialing back, right? You don't want you don't want that smoke, right? If the logic, the Nazi logic, if someone else's helps you, then you should be attacked, motherfucker. You are helped by, you are assisted by you're literally owned by the empire, the Yankubian empire, the white people empire. Literally everybody sends you weapons, and yet you can't win shit, right? You're going against Putin, who's supposedly weak and frail, a frail Asian grandma. Putin, just an Asian grandma who's frail. Russia is in the dark ages, they're frail, right? You get weapons from every fucking white boy country on earth. You can't win shit, right? You try to do genocide. The Russians try to rescue the people from your genocide, right? And they want to continue protecting people from your genocide. You get weapons from every European and Yankubian country on earth. You still can't win. You get billions, literally. It's not enough. And then when it's Israel's turn to do the genocide, you're jealous. You get jealous. So you want attention. You start attacking people randomly. You start trying to fuck with Iran. You don't want the smoke. You don't want to fucking smoke, Ukrainians. Big up the mustache on this guy.
Ministry of Foreign Affairs, that there is such a concern about potentiality for repetition of such sort of attacks. We've got the Ministry of Foreign Affairs first announcing that they have summoned top Ukrainian diplomat, and they have condemned that attack as quote-unquote what they have called a violation of United Nations charter. Also, we know that in another statement coming from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they said that Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi had phone conversation with the EU foreign policy chief in that regard, and there he has called for the international community as well as the UN Security Council to respond to that attack, to condemn it. And of course, another separate statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, not only just condemning it, but also warning about a sort of hostile approach that the Ukrainians are taking pertaining to Iran. All in all, we know that it is critically important, contextually speaking, for Iran, as it is dealing with a naval blockade by the Americans by itself, putting a lot of pressure on the maritime trade of the country.
So, Toheed, help us understand here. President Zelensky is saying that the Russians are helping the Iranians in this war, and I wonder what Tehran.
And they are. Big up the Russians for that. Yeah, based. So what? So fucking what? Everybody's look, are they gonna attack my country now? We help the Iranians. Right? You know why we help the Iranians? Because they're on the right side of history, Zelensky. And you're a fucking Nazi. You're a fucking stand-up comedian. Stay in your lane. You're a stand-up comedian. Go do crowd work. Or whatever the fuck. Right? Holy shit. Wake the fuck up, people. And this is crazy logic. A lot of countries help Iran. Who gives a shit? A lot of countries help your country. Do we need to attack those countries? Fucked up logic. He realized this is dumbass logic. And then he realized that he don't want to smoke with Iran. He's dialing back. Oh, it was an accident. You don't just kill someone on accident, people. Right? They bombed a ship. They killed a sailor. And then, oh, it was an accident. Shut the fuck up. You realize you don't want to smoke. You realize you're just a stand-up comedian, you know, who can barely even do crowd work because people don't like you. You're ugly and you're a Nazi. You're also a Zionist at the same time, right? Which is possible. You can be a Zionist and a Nazi at the same time. It doesn't conflict, right? You want the same things. You both want the Jews out of Europe. So it's not anything different. It is what it is. You realize you don't want us. You realize the Iranians are serious. The Iranians are gangster professors. This is literally what the Iranians are. They're gangsters with PhDs. Do you want to fuck? You barely want to fuck with a gangster. Do you really want to fuck with gangsters who go to universities? Not universities. Do you want to fuck with gangsters with multiple PhDs? Fuck no. They will cook you on Twitter and in real life. Right? Holy shit. I can't click on links, Jess Pulido. It's gonna freeze. Can you just give me the title to the video? So that's what happened. And now he's dialing back. He's dialing down. Right? He doesn't want to get involved in this shit. Okay? Gen Z is turning... Okay, that channel is Sussy. Living ironically in Europe. I think he's an anti-Russian channel. Oh, he's a lib. Okay. Okay, I'm going to watch that in a bit. At Kalim Kebtab. Nazi and Zio ideologies. Yeah, they both want Jews out of Europe. They're literally the same thing. And Zelensky is a Nazi too. Jarros, that whole genre is full of sussy anti-Russian guys. Yeah, those channels are sussy as hell. Jess Pulido, they kind of teeter between like normie lib, progressive, and socialist. Now, yeah, socialist is used quite loosely in yeah, Geopol. I think Geopol is still okay. That's the other guy. What's his name? There's another guy who's worse. He does the same shit as Geopold. I forgot his name. I need to fart. I got a lot of fart in me right now. A lot of gas. Like them suck. What do you mean dry? What's dry? Agatsu, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Ashley Judd, that's the one. Yo, is my mic too loud? Because I set up my mic to be loud so that I'm supposed to be further away from the mic. Because I don't want people listening to my and to the kalkala. I do have IBS. It's yeah. Just Pulido, it'd be interesting. Okay, we can cook that shit. Socialist, Gen Z. What's his name again? Living ironically in Europe. Unironically in Europe.
A couple of decades ago.
Yeah, but I'm not a socialist, so. Gatus. Jopo is actually okay, but Gatsu, yeah, Gatsu is the one. But I'm not a socialist, so I don't know how I'm gonna cook this guy. I feel like a socialist could cook him, or at least a Russophile or some shit. But you know, we're gonna check it out. Just give me some time. I need to take a pee for some reason, because I drank tea, right? I drank tea, so I gotta pee. I'm the MVP, the most valued peer, cutter. I'm the all-seer. I'm the all-peer. I see a toilet and I gotta pee in her, right? Put my D in. Okay, no freestyling, no freestyling. Anyway. Yo, yeah, I gotta take a pee. Give me a second, okay? Gotta take a pee.
So there's this absurd interview with the fight agency people who scouted and recruited Graham Plattner and stuff that I wanted to cover around 2 months ago, I think, when it first came out, but I never got around to doing it. And since then, you know, Plattner sort of got outed as being a rapist and everything. So unfortunately, it only looks like I'm looking at this in retrospect, but I did see it before that, and I really wanted to cover it because you have people who are barely functional, basically. Like, when you see them, you will understand what I mean. And these are the people who were like trying to change the Democratic Party from within, trying to, like, you know, save the Democratic Party and stuff like that, that people like Hassan Piker were working with, and that managed to mesmerize with their incredible strategy all of the, like, supposedly socialist radicals on the American left who were backing Plattner up until it was no longer viable anymore for them to do so because, you know, the whole rape allegation thing stepped in the way of that they didn't give a shit when they knew that he was mass murdering people in the third world. So this interview is from June 7th between two members of Plattner's team. Here they are. And a Wall Street Journal interviewer. And they're straight up fucking lizards, man. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, these people do not act like people have ever interacted with other people in their life. So the interviewer asked them, like, about how they found Graham Plattner, and it's exactly what I've been saying this whole time about how they found him. You know, they basically scouted him to be like a husk for their ideas. They wanted someone to run on their platform who had, like, the aesthetics that they were looking for, and they found him.
How did you find Graham Plattner?
Well, so, I mean, we went through thousands and thousands of prospects.
What is this fucking voice? No one talks like this. He's doing that on purpose. He sounds like he's out of breath. We went through thousands and thousands of prospects. No, this is like a level of vocal fry never seen before. What are you doing, you fucking weirdo? Oh my God. I'm just offended. I'm offended that this man exists.
We, you know, through a number of means, you know, assess just a huge amount of
This is not a real voice. What the hell, man? Come on.
people. Then, you know, Leanne pulled up this video of this guy with an oyster farm.
My name is Graham Plattner, and I live in Sullivan, Maine, the owner of Frenchman Bay Oyster Company.
And then she pulled up his FEC history.
Since then, by the way, it's been revealed that Graham Plattner, his like little oyster company isn't even like a real company. It's like he sells oysters to his mother's little restaurant and no one else. It's like his mother gave him a little fake job harvesting oysters for the restaurant so that he can feel like he's doing something. It's ridiculous.
And saw, the money he'd given to Bernie Sanders and, some other people. And that was enough information to know that we had the best prospect that we'd maybe ever seen.
What? They literally just saw that he farmed oysters and that he donated to Bernie Sanders, and that's the best prospect you've ever seen. That's it. These people are children. This is unbelievable, actually.
At this point, you hadn't vetted Graham Plattner. You hadn't done a full scrub of who he is. How did you go about vetting him? And why did you...
Oh my God. What is with that woman hasn't said anything yet, and she's just laughing now, like having an involuntary spasm or something. What the fuck?
We paid a nice firm a whole chunk of money and got some stuff back. Some of what you've seen on the news we got back. Other stuff we didn't.
Did the vetting process turn up the tattoo that became so controversial?
No.
That's a lie.
The Reddit posts, did that turn up in the vetting process?
Oh my God, dude, they're children. Fucking, your politics are run by these people. These are the, like, consulting firm people who run shit behind the scenes, who advise politicians, who tell them what to do, how to act, what policies to take up, and all that stuff. It's these fucking people. And I'm telling you right now, it's worse than you think. It's not just Graham Plattner, because Zoran Mamdani said that he is sticking with Maurice Katz, who is one of his top advisors. Katz was one of these people, and he was one of the main leaders of Fight Agency and these guys' team. And Mamdani said, I will continue to work with Maurice Katz. He remains a top advisor of mine. Okay? Something that, by the way, Hassan Piker lied about. He said that Maurice Katz just did some ads for Zoran Mamdani. Yet here is Mamdani himself in the flesh contradicting that directly. He's a top advisor. So don't think that with the fall of Plattner, these people are gone. They're still fucking around, and they're all like this. You should be offended at the fact that these are the people who are...
shut the I used to watch Bald and Bankrupt. Nah, you're right though, Jess Pulido. Cause yeah, the way he makes his videos about the Soviet is kinda, it puts you in he's good at making Soviet videos. Just going in Russia and just experiencing it, right? But yeah, he is a fucking sex tourist. Like, it is what it is. Because that's why there's no night footage. There's never any night footage with the guy, right? Who knows why he loves the Soviet in the first place? It's probably not because of communism. I knew he was problematic when Ukraine and Russia were warring, and he said, oh no, we're at war. You know why that's to an Asian, that's sussy as hell. Because he said Europe is at war. What do you mean Europe? Which part of that is Europe? He's implying that, oh, it's normal for Asia to be at war, but not in Europe. The people who created all the wars in Asia, that set off all kinds of alarms. Also, yeah, since when is Russia in Europe? Russia is in Asia. It's in the name, Russia. It's Russia, not Europe. Why did they name it Russia instead of Europe, right? So yeah, that man is sussy as hell, right? Wait, there was a vocal fry part? Where? Vocal fry. Wait, let me search for the vocal fry. Does BE even mention vocal fry?
Full of vocal fry. Never looking for, and they found him.
How did you find Graham Plattner?
Well, so, I mean, we went through thousands and thousands of prospects.
Oh, no. Why do people talk like that? We went to... I can't even do vocal fries, people. I can't do vocal fries. Also, fries is carbs, so I try to avoid carbs, right?
You find Graham Plattner.
Well, so, I mean, we went through thousands and thousands of prospects.
Yo, how do you speak like that?
What is this fucking voice? No one talks like this. He's doing that on purpose. He sounds like he's out of breath. We went through thousands and thousands of prospects.
I can't do that shit.
No,
people.
this is like a level of vocal fry never seen before. What are you doing? You fucking weirdo. Oh, fucking, your politics are run by these people. These are the like...
Wait, this is the guy? What's his name? What's his name again? The fight agency guy?
Consulting firm people who run shit behind the scenes, who advise politicians, who tell them what to do, how to act, what policies to take up, and all of that.
Hey, from it's a What the fuck are you manipulating with a vocal fry? What are you, a fucking ghost in a Japanese movie? What are you manipulating? I'm running the fuck up. If I hear a vocal fry, I'm getting the fuck out. Right? Nah. Nah, the only time I hear vocal fries is in a Japanese horror movie. Okay? Nah, I can't do this. Yankubians befuddle the shit out of me. Like I be real. I can't even speak like that. It's not even humanly possible. These motherfuckers are not humans. They're probably lizards, and even lizards don't do vocal fries. I don't know who the fuck does vocal fries in the animal kingdom or the human kingdom. Who? Tell me. A fucking snail? Never heard a snail speak. Monkeys don't do vocal fries. Who the fuck does vocal fries except a ghost in a Japanese movie?
That stuff. It's these fucking people. And I'm telling you right now, it's worse than you think. It's not just Graham Plattner, because Zoran Mamdani said that he is sticking with Maurice Katz, who is one of his top advisors.
That's the guy's name, Maurice Katz.
Katz was one of these people, and he was one of the main leaders of Fight Agency and these guys' team. And Mamdani said, I will continue to work with Maurice Katz. He remains a top advisor of mine. Okay?
Yeah, Yankubians get angry at me when I connect Graham Plattner and Mamdani. They get crazy. Yeah. Bunker Cat, you're a fucking idiot. They are literally connected by vocal fries. Right? Yankubians go crazy when I relate Mamdani to... These people are all related. They're all Democrats. They're all genocidal. Fucking pro-Palestine Yankubians. No, Mamdani is a nice guy. He wants to give good stuff to the Yankubians, to us Yankubians. He wants to make buses, free buses. Do I give a shit about someone who wants to make the lives of people who vote for genocide better? Do I give a shit? Imagine wanting us, the people in the global south, to give a shit about someone who wants to make your lives better. He wants to make your lives better with whose resources? How is he planning to achieve making your lives better? Right? By the way, your lives are already better, Yankubians. Okay? My country is a developing country because you stole everything from us. We're supposed to be rich, developed, but you stole everything from us and now we're just developing. Right? Your life is already better because you don't get bombed. There's no threats of bombing. If my country does not buy shit from your country, we get bombed. If we don't spend fucking billions on trading with you, we get bombed. The working class of the Yankubian land cannot be compared with the working class in the global south because the working class in the global south don't exist because they get bombed. Do you want to be a working class in Yankubia land, or do you want to be a working class in the global south where the threat of getting bombed is real? Your life is already better. Anyone who tries to make your lives better is fucking lying to you. Wake the fuck up, Yankubian. Also, we don't want your lives to get better. You don't deserve it because you keep voting for genocidaires. You keep voting for people with vocal fries, sounding like a fucking Japanese ghost. Shut the fuck up, Yankubians. Anyway, I crashed out. Bunker, have you considered that our lives are worth zero compared to an American burger with a vocal fry? Americans just love French fries, right? They just love carbs. Fucking idiots. Yo, is BE gonna keep talking about the vocal fry? Cause now I'm hyper focused on the vocal fry shit. What is this vocal fry shit? They talk like giga counters. They talk like giga counters. Yeah. Bigger vagina, Bush. What's up with the vocal fry? People are saying even Hasanabi developed a vocal fry now. Yo, Miku, is it going to be more vocal fries in here?
Part of our thesis here is that people do not want their candidates grown in vats. They want people.
You seem like you were grown in a fucking vat, man. You sound.
Yo, why do they talk like this? I know you're not born. When you were a baby, you talk like this. You don't talk like. Right? Nah, fuck out of
Sound like a lizard trying to imitate human speech. Come on. This guy is just completely out of touch with how he comes off to be saying this sort of thing. It's unbelievable.
No. Why do people talk
who are
like
real
this?
human beings, and they want people who do not look and sound.
Yo, this is not real. No. Yes, man. I used to drive out in the tri-state, and I used to play American football. I live out in California in the sunset deserts. Mamdani is the truth. I want to suck Mamdani dick. What is going on? Graham Platner's not a rapist. No, he just rapes. Just because you rape does not mean you're a rapist. I can't even do it. Okay, I can't do it. I can't be in Clueless. I can't be an actor in Clueless. I can't do the vocal. Y'all have been trying to make me do the vocal fry shit since like a few months ago. It's not happening.
Like the background people who've been leading this country off.
No. Yo, this is how you know Mamdani and them men there. Graham Platner, Hasanabi, these are psychopaths. If this is your advisor, if this is how your advisor speaks, this is the guy who goes every day. Yo, wear a suit. You need. Okay, that's a bad impression. You need to wear a suit. Hassan Piker. You need to wear a suit. Right? If this is your advisor, you might be a psychopath. I'll be real. Listening to 1 second of this has rendered me a fucking madman. I'm like 1 inch from being a madman. It's mad in the dunya, people. My dunya is getting crazy. It's going crazy listening to 1 second of this vocal fry. Imagine the people like Graham Platner, fucking Mamdani, whoever the fuck else, advised by this guy, listening to him every day. These are psychopaths. Kate, you need to do the vocal fry lower in. No, don't make me. Kate, no, you're trying to turn me gay. I'm not doing anything in the lower parts of my throat. The lower parts of my throat is haram, people. No, Kate, you're trying to. No. I'm a Sunni Muslim. I'm a good Muslim boy. The lower parts of my throat is forbidden, my friend. Not the truth. Yes, Pulido. Nah, Kate. Okay, there's.
Graham Platner was.
He met Platner.
You know, the majority for him.
Nah.
These
This is
people
crazy. This is an enlightenment. This is a Yankubian enlightenment for me. I'm learning more and more about the Yankubian, right? And yeah, we summoned the fucking Bergie. Yo, Bergie, get the fuck off my stream, okay? No Yankubians in chat. Bergie probably has a fucking vocal fry. Yeah, he's Swedish. Every Swedish word is a fucking vocal fry. IKEA. How do Swedish people say hello? It's probably hey. The whole Swedish language is a fucking vocal fry. This is a race of rapists, just like Graham Plattner. Hey, hello. This is how they say good morning. Good morning. The whole Swedish language is a vocal fry. Right? The fuck out of here. This is some psychopath rapist shit. Nah. I'm dead. Y'all just kill me. Alright, big up Miku if you're nasty. Nah. It's crazy. Okay, we're done with that. We're done with that. I'm fucking hungry. Alright, so anyway. Yeah, we gotta move on.
Ashley
from that,
Judd.
people.
This motherfucker got it. Ashley Judd. That's the one. It's Ashley Judd, people.
No, that shit broke me. Fucking vocal fry. Someone tweeted about it. Give me a minute. My Pakistani brethren. My Pakistani brother tweeted about it. A man with no game. I think he's Pakistani. Big up man with no game. Squint feast food. Yo, the fight agency dudes have the biggest vocal fries I've ever heard. The streets are calling it the vocal fry left. Yo. Nah. The vocal fry left. Hassan Piquer switched to a vocal fry after he met them too. Nah. No. These are psychopaths. Vocal fry is a white thing because it's the only culture where kids are allowed full space to talk at length. In my family, yeah, he's Pakistani. Man's obviously from Pakistan. In my family, if you don't shout, your voice will never be heard. Vocal fry is an evolutionary impossibility in that case. Asians do not have vocal fries. Okay? Asians might have vocal rice, but no vocal fry. Vocal fry in a Republican suit. Fucking project. Okay? Project from your stomach. Speak from your stomach. That's how I know you bout it. Okay? Vocal fried rice. If you want to speak, speak from your stomach. Okay? Like a real human being. Stop doing all this. Diaphragm, exactly, Miku. Miku knows. Miku, if you're nasty, knows. Do not speak like fucking, what's his name? Voldemort. Harry Potter. Right? Okay, we're done with that. We should be done with that. We've been done with that. Kate, you're the vocal fry expert here for some reason. Speak from the bottom of... I can't do it, okay? I can't do it. Elmi, here in Chile, we are loud as fuck. Yeah, you gotta project. I'm doing a tweet, okay? Okay. This shit diabolical. Yo, follow me on Twitter, by the way. Twitter, BunkerCat36. Okay. Ban Vocal Fry. Why do you know so much about Vocal Fry, Kate? You're about to say something obvious. It's probably not because you're Canadian, because Canadians talk like this. Those my words, fam. I lie? That's how Canadians talk, so it can't be a Canadian shit. I'm white. Yeah, I told you. You was about to say something obvious. Are you even... You're white? All right, congratulations. You're white. Do you even use your white privilege? So what's the point of being white if you're not going to use it? Ray, yeah, we're talking about Vocal Fries. Canadians pronounce Toronto as Toronto. Toronto. Toto's my word. You're Gerbert, Herbert, I lie? We're talking accents. No, we're talking Vocal Fry. And I know Italians love carbs, so... Kate, I use my Vocal Fry. Nah, you will scare people. And don't use that Vocal Fry in Asia. You're going to scare a bunch of people. Okay? What do you mean, Noor? Where? Where's the light? Ray, where's the light? Where's Noor? Miku, if you're nasty, I'm about to eat lasagna. Right, eat with your mouth. No, I'm talking... When you eat lasagna, eat with your mouth. Don't use utensils. Don't use your hands. Eat with your mouth. Get in. You get me? Right? Look, Kate, don't do Vocal Fries in Asia. Cause that shit will scare the shit of out of an Asian. Okay? The only Vocal Fries in Asia is in horror movies. OF, apparently it's official. Israel is against vegans now. A vegan event was cancelled after UK lawyer, Friends of Israel. What? Look, they should be against veganism because green is the color of Islam. Green is the color in the Palestinian flag. So it's not a surprise. Right? So yeah, they should be against veggies. And also they like to burn trees anyway. I don't think trees like Israelis. Trees are anti-Semitic, anti-septic. Just Polido, Israel and UK are so annoying. Truth nuke. Yeah, I want to hit 3 hours and then I'm like, I'm feeling dizzy because I haven't eaten in like, I don't know. I didn't eat dinner. So I'm like, yeah. I'm feeling a bit dizzy and shit. It's all the gas entering me. Right? All the gas enters you if you don't eat for a long period of time. Ray, good luck understanding a word as the YouTube comment has like a auto translate shit. So no, lasagna is not gonna make me hungry, okay? I'm not a fan. I'm not like not a big fan of lasagna. I do like lasagna. I'm just not obsessed with it. Like like pizza. I'm not obsessed with Italian food. Some people are. Some Malaysians are obsessed with Italian food, just not me. But I do like Italian food. Especially if it's made by a Malay. Yeah, if you've tasted Italian food made by a Malay, yeah, quesadillas is Mexican food, just Pulido. That's off topic. do some yoga and fart it out. I've no idea how to do yoga. Okay, I'm not Indian. I have about 12 minutes, okay? 12 minutes to go. What should I watch? Let's see. We watched the shit about giants.
What exactly is a vanguard party? In teaching political theory and Soviet history, this question comes up a lot. What exactly is a vanguard? What does it look like? And why was it the preferred structure of many successful socialist movements and states? Let me attempt to help you understand. So the word vanguard originally comes from warfare. The Great Soviet Encyclopedia.
No, I'm pretty sure Vanguard is two American guys on YouTube. What is she? What is she talking about? Isn't Vanguard like the? Nah. She's lying. Vanguard. Yeah, isn't Vanguard these two like white boys, liberal white boys? This is the Vanguard. What the fuck is she talking about even? Right?
A fun source to grab from time to time, defines the vanguard as the unit that moves ahead of the main force, helping protect it, identify dangers, remove obstacles, and create favorable conditions for the larger force to advance. Political theorists later borrowed this term and applied it to social movements. The idea being that just as a military vanguard helps guide and organize...
Isn't a vanguard like some shitty ass music? You know, music that sound like vocal fries. Isn't that avant-garde? What is she talking about? OF, which VPN? Proton VPN. Which, by the way, I am an affiliate of Proton VPN. I forgot. I've been an affiliate for about a year. Yo. Yeah, I am. By the way, I am an affiliate of Proton VPN. Wait, did I put this in description? Did I even put this in description? Yeah. Yeah, if you buy a Proton VPN, can I even promote this? I don't know. Right? I think, look, Proton VPN probably, look, it's the only VPN that would allow me, accept me as an affiliate. I tried applying for Nord, that motherfucker rejected me. They say your content is not in line with our politics or some shit, whatever the fuck.
Organize a larger force. A political vanguard helps guide and organize a large movement. Now, early roots of the political idea can be found in Marx and Engels. In the Communist Manifesto, they described communists as the most advanced...
Wait, you need a VPN for corn in Australia? Why? Isn't Australia like one of those liberal countries? They're banning... Yo, even Malaysia does not ban... Like, yo, nah. That's crazy.
Advanced and resolute...
Yo, I thought Australia has like dildo shops in public. I thought they sell dildos in like Walmart or some shit in Australia. What happened? Is Australia turning Sunni?
Section of the working class parties of every country. That section which pushes forward all others. But it was Lenin who developed this idea into what became known as the Vanguard Party. Why? Because Lenin believed workers do not automatically arrive at revolutionary conclusions.
Why is she holding a statue of Wong Fei Hong? Isn't that Wong Fei Hong? Yo, why is she holding Wong Fei Hong? No, that's Wong Fei Hong, people. You know Wong Fei Hong? Why is she holding a statue of Wong Fei Hong?
Israel is best. Israel's best goyim. They're enforcing online ID. What's good, by the way? In most Western countries for mass surveillance. Jess Pulido, it means being at the forefront, avant-garde. That's what that means. Ray, Australia had Herzog. Werner Herzog, the German guy? Werner Herzog, the German guy?
Simply because they experience exploitation. In What is to be Done, he wrote, "We have said that there could not have been social democratic consciousness among the workers. It would have to be brought to them from without." Meaning not that workers were incapable of understanding their own conditions, rather he argued that socialist theory, political education, and lessons learned from struggles across society needed to be organized, studied, and shared. That workers often developed what he called trade union consciousness, the desire for better wages, better hours, better working conditions, all important goals, but not necessarily a broader understanding of capitalism as a system. He argued that revolutionary organization could help connect the individual struggles into a larger political movement. Later writing, "A party is the vanguard of a class, and its duty is to lead the masses and not merely to reflect the average political level of the masses." So what does that look like in practice? Wait, I have a bust for this too. Now this
No, the Wong Fei Hong is correct. You need people. The masses will not understand everything. They'll understand basic stuff, right? Like me, I understand basic stuff. I understand what I need. I understand what human beings are supposed to what human beings are supposed to have, supposed to not have. But I'm not gonna understand the bigger picture. I'm not gonna understand every fucking detail, right? What he's saying is you need nerds, okay, who will understand everything. You don't want a fucking streamer doing your policies and shit. Right? You want a motherfucker that reads and understands this shit. But also that motherfucker has to have the same ideals as you as a human being. That motherfucker has to understand the fundamentals of a human being.
This is where Stalin, in the Foundations of Leninism, writes, "The party is the organized attachment of the working
Yeah, big up Wong Fei Hong for that
class." So the party was meant to be part of the working class, not something standing above it. He further describes the party as the highest form of class organization of the proletariat. So the party is not
This motherfucker likes to party. Is he the Beastie Boys?
supposed to replace the movement, it's supposed to help coordinate it. Imagine a movement with all of these organizations, all of them fighting important battles individually, but all of them are fighting different battles. A vanguard party attempts to unite those struggles into a common strategy. Think less a handful of people giving orders and more an organization trying to keep a very large orchestra.
Okay, Chimerax, fucking calm me over here. It's subjective interests. The interests of any one individual versus objective interests, those of a class. People know their subjective interests, but might not understand their objective interests. The party teaches the people what their objective interests are. Alright, big up. I don't disagree with this. It makes perfect sense.
Orchestra playing the same song. Now, why did, specifically Marxist-Leninists, consider this important? Imagine, if you will, a strike of 10,000 workers. That's powerful. But 10,000 workers arguing over 10 different strategies is much less powerful. A labor movement that constantly splits into competing factions struggles to win major victories. The purpose of a vanguard party is to create a unity of action. And debate and discussions can happen internally. But once a decision is made, members act together towards a common goal. This is why Lenin and Stalin repeatedly warned against factionalism. Of course, not because there aren't disagreements. Those have always existed. They believed that a movement divided into competing camps would struggle to challenge the far greater resources and organization of the ruling class. Now, an important question to ask ourselves is, what does that look like in a potential future socialist United States? Are labor unions, tenant unions, mutual aid
Not gonna happen. Not real. A socialist United States, it's not gonna happen.
groups, worker-owned cooperatives, student
Move out.
organizations, socialist newspapers and media, a vanguard party, in theory, would attempt to connect these struggles, train organizers, develop strategy, and share political education to help coordinate that common direction. Not replacing the working class, not acting separately from it, but by serving what Marxists see as its most organized and politically conscious detachment. Whether you agree with this idea or not, the Vanguard Party became one of the most influential political concepts of the 20th century. And for Marxists, it was the answer to a practical question. How do millions of ordinary people spread across thousands of workplaces, communities, and organizations develop a common strategy and act together? The Vanguard Party was the answer many Marxists arrived at. Understanding it is essential to understanding the history of socialist movements around the world and the potential for your own.
What's good, Jasmine Carasa? Yeah, you finally catch me live at the 3-hour mark, and you know what that means, right? It's not gonna happen in the United States. It is what it is. They're even allergic to the concept of yeah. Yes, Pulido in China and North Korea. I guess it already happened. But you know what? Asians gotta adapt to the reality of Asia. The same way the fucking Soviets adapted to the reality of Russia, right? They adapted. But in order to do this shit, you gotta destroy the establishment. And Yankubians are so how do you say? They are so attached to the establishment. The idea of destroying the establishment does not compute to a Yankubian head. Except for Haz al-Din, who's not even a Yankubian, he's fucking Lebanese. Right? He's a Lebanese Joe Rogan. Yeah. The concept of actually being a movement separate from the establishment simply does not compute to a Yankubian. Yankubians do not want to fix what is not broken. Whatever the system is, it actually benefits them. Right? That's why they don't want to why would you want to shake the establishment that steals from us and gives them all the first world amenities? Right? Why would you want to shake the establishment that gives them so much fun? Right? They don't want to change. They don't want a change that comes from the outside. They want to keep the establishment. So yeah, it's not gonna happen in the U.S. of A. Right? The U.S. of A. is an illegal entity that's not supposed to exist. And like I always say, when something is not supposed to exist but exists, it's chaos. Like a billionaire is not supposed to exist. So when a billionaire exists, it creates chaos. The USA is not supposed to exist. It does not have the right to exist. So because it exists, that's why the world is chaotic. Chimeraks in socialist countries. It's not just the Communist Party that governs. The GDR has 65,000 mass organizations, the biggest of 5 of which were represented in Volkskammer. The masses also take part in discussions and changes to the constitution and legislation. Mass consultation is how Cuba arrived at their new family code, for example. That means hundreds of thousands of meetings all across the country. I believe this is different for China, right? Am I wrong? China has like one union, if I'm not mistaken. China is a bit more efficient, I guess. I believe this is different for China, right? I don't know, man. But socialism, there's a lot of democracy in socialism. So yeah, it's almost too much democracy. Chimerax, for example, most socialist countries have a women's mass organization, the youth organization, and many others that represent certain sections of society where they organize. This is, yeah, I don't disagree with this method at all. This is democracy. This is pretty much the people being in charge of the country. So yeah, this is democracy. This is the closest thing you'll ever come to. Just Polido, the USSR Constitution was written with 45,000 suggestions from the public. Yeah, that's democracy. Democracy is just a part of socialism. What about China, though? Streamline. Marcos, Yang working class don't see themselves as proletariat. They see themselves as temporarily embarrassed. Look, Yankees don't realize this, but their working class is like their working class is the upper middle class over here. Yeah, that's why it's ridiculous for them to think that they can even compare to us. Okay? They don't understand their privilege. Like, do you want to be a plumber in Malaysia? You don't. But if you're a plumber in the US over here, you're raking it. Okay? Like, people don't understand. They don't understand what goes on in countries they exploit. Chimerax, China has what they call whole process people's democracy, very similar. But they're a bit more streamlined, right? Just Pulido, it's hard to conceptualize that when most Americans, here's what I don't understand about American. The internet exists. You can conceptualize things just by thinking about it. This is what I understand about Americans, because Americans, Yankubians, right? You tell them something, they don't want to listen. You can understand something without going outside. Right? You can understand something without going outside by just thinking about it, by just listening and thinking about it. But this is a weird concept to a Yankubian. Chimerax, I don't think Chimerax is Chinese. He's just a commie, right? Let me check this website. This is interesting. I haven't had time to learn about stuff, so I'm just talking shit. Building whole process people's democracy in China. Holy shit, this is long. Let me just read a bit of it, okay? This is so white. No, it's blinding my eyes. This is interesting. I generally in real life don't have time to learn, so streaming is my way of learning. You can, yeah, this is what you can do. You can read about stuff, you can listen to people, and you can learn from that. But this is a foreign concept to a Yankubian. Because when you tell them something, they just don't want to listen. They just want to talk shit. If I tell a Yankubian something, you know what they're going to do, right? Fuck you, bunker cat. You're a piece of shit. They're just going to personally attack me. This happens every single time. Every single time I try to tell you something, you're a piece of shit, bunker cat. What are you even doing? What are you even doing? They don't want to listen. It's possible to read and listen and understand without even going outside. The concept of whole process people's democracy were first articulated by President Xi Jinping in September 2014. Xi emphasized the consultative element that had long been embedded in China's socialist democracy, putting people's democracy into practice and ensuring the people's position as masters of the country. He said demands that we initiate extensive discussions throughout the whole of society while governing the country. This is democracy. This is this is true. Socialist countries like the USSR, the GDR, and China all saw the most rapid economic developments ever. Also, the what do you call it? The eradication of poverty. Eradication, even Vietnam right now, it's like the Vietnam used to be a shithole. Because in the 70s, everybody was developing, they were still at war, right? So Vietnam was a shithole, was a hellhole. But now they're like the fastest rising economy. How is that even possible? Kiki, China is just stabilizing. The economy is stabilizing. It's not, it's not the rising, as it was now. To understand the role of consultation in the Chinese revolutionary process I need to keep this document. Give me a minute here. I need to add this to my bookmark. Wait, why is this? Why is this in this line? Wait, what just happened? Wait, what? Wait, no. What did I do? No. English. Okay. Kiki, now this because you know why, Kiki? Because China is a developing country. Yeah, I have Chinese friends. I mean, they tell me people still take a shit in the streets in China. They still have hole in the ground, even though squatting is the best form of. They still have toilets with no stalls. They still have people taking shits in the streets. Because they are a developing country. That's why. Yeah, I mean, surprise. China is a developing country because they have been fucked in the ass for so long. You get me? China is not that much difference from. Look, Malaysia is probably more developed than China, right? But Malaysia is also a developing country. Why though? We have natural resources. You know, we're hardworking people. Why are we still developing? You know why? Because the motherfuckers with the vocal fry. That's why. Because of colonization. No matter how hard we work, we're still developing. Right? Because motherfuckers steal from us. You work hard, you make, Kiki, they don't have bidet. Yeah. Yeah, I know this. I have friends Chinese friends. Because they're a developing nation. This is what people don't understand. Because Western people, right, they see tall buildings and they think, you get me? They think, oh, that's development. No, that's developing. Tall buildings is not a measure. Just Pulido, every country has issues. A lot of people in the USA. See, the USA has no excuses. That's the difference, Just Pulido. The USA is the richest nation on earth. If you're poor in the US of A, none of my business. You probably deserve it. You can't steal from you can't be like the biggest crook in the neighborhood and you're eating sandwiches for dinner. Right? You're eating a bread sandwich with butter with margarine for dinner. You can't be. But that's the reality. Right? Marcos, you see, like China has an excuse. Malaysia has an excuse. Right? The US over here has no excuse. Just look, Jess, you're not included in Yankubia land. It is what it is. But yeah, a poor person in the US of A and a poor person in Global South, you can't compare, because a poor person in the Global South does not exist. You know why? Because they got bombed. A poor person in the Global South does not exist. They get bombed. Elmi, imagine how poor they would be if they did not loot the rest of the world. Exactly. All right, so we got. What do you mean totalitarian grip on the people? Israel best goyim. What do you mean by that? People keep saying this, but they never give any proof. What do you mean totalitarian grip on the people? There's no proof of this. It's just something people say. Yeah, this is probably it. The reason they are still going is because the government is popular. Bro, when you eradicate poverty, the people are going to fuck with you. Right? They're not forcing themselves on you. This totalitarian shit is a farce. People just say this shit. They can't prove it. People just say totalitarian, dictatorship, brutal regime, but they can't prove it. It's something they repeat. Right? China, for example, what's totalitarian? You can't just say something and not explain it. What do you mean totalitarian? Israel. In the US of A, right? You vote every 4 years, every 4 or 5 years, and you have to choose between blue and red for like centuries. The same people rule your country. Billionaires are forever. You can't get rid of billionaires. You can't kill billionaires, which you actually can in China. But in the US of A, billionaires are immortal. Billionaires are forever. Billionaires don't have to be blue. They don't have to be red. They can just transition from blue to red, back to blue as at will. And that's your only two choices every 4 or 5 years. That's the most totalitarian shit ever. Yo, Israel, there's no proof of this. We are literally reading the documents about the Chinese system. They have a union. They literally have a national union. Companies in China, corporate companies in China are required to give the people medical, healthcare, and pensions, and also social security. Every company in China is required to give their people healthcare, pension, and social security. Imagine that. Yeah, Kim Jong Un and Xi Jinping are what you call a focus, a figurehead. Socialism is constant democracy. Democracy is every 4 or 5 years you choose a color between two colors. No difference. There's no difference. Both of those colors are run by billionaires. That's totalitarian, right? That's totalitarian. The US of A is totalitarian. The people have zero power. You can't change shit. How long has the USA, the Yankubians, wanted healthcare? Right? How long has the Yankubians wanted healthcare? Centuries. When are you getting healthcare? How does a developing country, totalitarian country, get healthcare before you? Right? That's what is totalitarian. Right? There's no checks and balances in democracy. Only in socialism. Like, this is facts. Because in socialist countries, you can actually punish a billionaire. In China, you can punish a billionaire. You can kill a billionaire. You can't kill a billionaire in the US of A. Now that's totalitarianism. In China, the people run the country. The billionaires don't run the country. The billionaires have to listen to the people, right? In China, if you're corrupt, they just kill you. If you are, corrupt, they just kill you. I'm not saying China is perfect. I don't know what's going to happen to China, right? I'm not saying China is perfect. I'm just saying it's the lesser evil. It's just a better system for the people. Vagina Bush. The U.S. has control over people outside the country. Exactly. The U.S. is a totalitarian entity in the world. 800 military bases, multiple proxy nations. That's totalitarian. The U.S. literally has multiple proxy nations that they control. The U.S. has military bases around Iran. How is that possible? The U.S. is nowhere near West Asia, but it has military bases around Iran. How many military bases does China have? Now, people need to understand what totalitarianism is. Chimerax, any and every society that functions under a state uses authority. Yes. The term totalitarian is only ever applied to countries that threaten imperialist hegemony. No state controls absolutely everything. This is true. It's just a word they throw around. Dictatorship, totalitarian, but they can't prove it. Which part of China is totalitarian? Just because what? They have a president? You have a president. Right? Every country has a president. Changing a president every 4 years does not change shit. How does a develop, you see, the USA is an example of totalitarianism. How does a developed country, the richest country on earth, not have healthcare? That's because the people can't change shit. Where's the check and balances? The people want healthcare. The people ain't getting healthcare. No chance in hell the people in the US of A is getting healthcare. That's totalitarianism. Can't even say it. That's totalitarianism. When you want something, everybody wants that something. Nobody's getting it. That's totalitarianism. That's dictatorship. Right? Israel checks and balances on who run the country. That just sounds like China. Billionaires don't run China. Israel, yo! No, this guy is wilding. This motherfucker is wilding. Oh, you're trolling. You're either trolling or you wilding out. The United States has bases to protect other nations. Yo, what? Yo. Really, really. Nah. No. Yo. I'm not gonna argue with this. If you believe this, there's no argument here, no debates. The United States ain't protecting shit. You literally saw what happened to those Gulf countries. Those interceptors ain't protecting shit. You got scammed. The Gulf countries got scammed. They have bases because they need to exert control on the world. Okay? This motherfucker is a rage bait. You can't witness reality and just say something the opposite of reality. But like I always say, reality and how you think and what you think does not need to synchronize. You can believe in the opposite of reality. That's up to you. You can't watch reality happen, and just simply believe in the opposite of reality. But you actually can. Because this motherfucker just did. So it is what it is. I have to accept that. I have to accept that some people, how they think and what they think does not synchronize with reality. The president of the USA isn't the best. Look, the USA is an illegal entity. Okay? The USA is an illegal entity. No president of the USA is ever the best or good or anything of the sort. The USA as a concept at birth is an illegal entity. It's a violent, barbaric entity. Right? The USA has abandoned everyone since forever. The USA abandoned human life since birth. Okay? The USA's whole existence is the opposite of humanity. Right? So there's no trying to rationalize. There's no trying to cope. Play Rathbone President song. Okay. All right, listen to this, Israel.
Nixon ordered Cambodian genocide. Clinton sent cruise missiles to Sudan, people died. Obama gave the orders to do drone strikes. Invaded Nicaragua in '85. Kennedy instigated the Cuban Missile Crisis. Invaded the Dominican Republic. Endorsed the invasion of East Timor. Invaded Guatemala in '54. Overthrew the government of Panama. Started the war on terror. Funded the Timorese genocide. Dropped a nuclear bomb not once but twice. When the International Court of Justice condemned all our crimes, we just shrugged our shoulders and said, we do what we want, we do it all of the time. We even ramped up the genocide.
Check. I hope the Goyim is still online. I mean, come on now. Wake the fuck up. Come on, Goyim, wake the fuck up. Marcos, wasn't there a Yank president who got Kirk 2 months? That's the best one. That's the one. Okay, yo, Elmi, I gotta go too. I need to eat, people. Let's see. Yeah, the stream keeps crashing. I don't know what's going on. Let me find someone to raid now, okay? Let me just find someone to raid. Please, people, don't say things like total dictatorship. Don't say CIA talking points. That's all I'm saying. These are CIA talking points. Totalitarian, dictatorship, authoritarian. These are all CIA talking points. I'm tired of that shit. Join Discord, people. Join Discord. Let me find someone to raid. Because I gotta go eat. Inshallah, Americans are idiots. Yeah, inshallah, convert to Sunni and come Malaysia. Is DNW online? Who's online? The Surf Times is online. Yo. Surf Times. Let's see. Lizzie. Nah, just Pulido. You're gonna have to deal with Surf Times. Because YouTube is on fuckeries. We got Leaping Larry though on. So yeah, Leaping Larry it is. Comrade Virgo? Okay, maybe Comrade Virgo. Alright, so big up people. Mandem, listen to me. Love for the love. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Peace.
And this is not something that we find true today, comrades. What do so-called Marxists say today that isn't Marxist?